What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Hey, check it out, man. We are at Paperwork Party TV. We at the Paperwork A. Shout out to Paperwork, man. This our first video we doing on Paperwork. I'm wiping my mouth. Y'all was trying to hurry up and eat before I get on. But I know one thing. This is 2 hours. This thing over 2 hours, man. Shout out to Paperwork, man. Y'all go check his channel out and all that good stuff, man. This is the first time I'm doing something off his channel. I peeped a little bit of it. That's why I fast forward to get to Gene. He had Gene on there and Jaguar Wright popped in and all this stuff, but they just shooting the shit. I mean, they serious and everything, but check this out. Paperwork went to the hotel that Angie Stones actually stayed in and all this stuff, and he has some points to point out, man, on this whole situation. I don't know. I wasn't there. I ain't trying to go to no hotel that somebody passed away in, possibly, or whatever, man. I don't know. Only thing I know is I like the brother, man. He got this little red setup. Got the shoes out there, man. Do your thing, baby. Look here. Let's get into this channel, man. Let's get into this this reaction, man. You know, Gene gonna be having me cracking up. And the part that Gene don't have me cracking up on, you know, Jaguar is gonna have me cracking up. So y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. And let's find them out so we can check this out.
Been saying it, gang. Why did I have to fly all the way to Alabama to get the confirmation I needed? You know why? Because Angie didn't die in the van. Angie did not die in the van.
Okay.
We about to get to that. Let me bring my boy Gene up, man. Shout out to Big Gene backstage.
Big
Gene, what it do, Gene? All the way from New York. What's up, Gene?
Yo.
What's good?
Watch out for the big girls.
Man, I got some big girls now. I got some big girls on my team.
Yo, my man, Stampede.
Boy, let me keep talking. I'm gonna find a picture of Stampede.
Oh,
bro,
my God, my man.
Bro, Stampede.
More cushion for the pushing.
Boy, Stampede is huge.
Bro,
let me see. I got a picture of Stampede because she let me take a picture of. I said, "Can I take a picture of you for my people?" Hold on, I think this is right here.
She heard me and woke
Hey,
up.
who want to see Stampede? I got a screenshot and sent it to my Western name. Look at Stampede. That's a big one, y'all. I don't know if I can screenshot it. She too big.
Oh man, go ahead.
She coming off the screen?
She coming off the screen. There she. Oh.
Well, take a picture of half of her, and then next week take the other half.
Yeah. Half and half. We can do 50-50. All right, so look, I'm finna upload a picture of Stampede. When I put up, she said I can show a picture.
Damn.
When I put Stampede picture up, I want everybody to flood the crowd with "We love you, Stampede," because I got a story to tell y'all about Stampede. And y'all not gonna. This touched my heart. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What happened with me and Stampede today? But let me up this picture. Gene, what you think, Gene? I was on the phone with you when I was on the freeway, my nigga. What's really going on in Alabama, bro?
Yeah, man, you know how it is. That's the Alabama got a lot of those sundown towns.
Man,
you can't get caught out there.
Hell no.
Past sundown.
What?
You can't get caught out there past sundown.
What?
A lot of those sundown towns.
Bro, let me explain something. Stampede was telling me that, bro. She started crying. She literally started crying. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Is it on this one?
I'm gonna eat, y'all. Forget that.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna pull it up. I just sent Gene an email, so it should be on the same email. Matter of fact, hold on. It's on this one. Hold on, gang. I'm in a whole new. Go on the channel from your computer. Do not talk. What y'all? Hold on, y'all. I can't look. Y'all know I can't click on no comments. So hold on one second. Let me pull up Stampede real quick, y'all. Cause you know what I'm
They
talking
saying
about.
we love you, Stampede, already. Did you show them the picture?
Nah, not yet. I know they love Stampede. I'm finna show them to it right now. She a big one though. She a big girl. She a big girl.
Stampede.
She deserve a full course meal.
Call her Stampede.
Stampede. Yeah. Stampede. She a big one. I'm finna put Stampede. Okay, here we go, gang. I'm downloading it right now. All right, so everybody flood the crowd. We love Stampede. I love her too. May just come back and marry Stampede. I don't know. We'll see. I may have to come back and show Stampede a better life. All right, show a good life. She need to be living a good life. But I don't know, man. Stampede kind of scared me today, gang. She was. Here go a picture
Stampede.
Right here.
Damn. I would not want that to be my name.
That goes Stampede, y'all. Everybody flood the crowd. We love Stampede.
She ain't that big, man.
Bro, but she big, my nigga.
She ain't that big, man.
She big. She huge, my nigga. Fuck you, man. She's huge. Love you, Stampede. Let's look at the crowd, man. Hey.
They don't even take up the whole screen, man.
Bro, okay, Gene, you can have her. Gene, you can have her, Gene. Stampede is all yours, okay?
I'm good.
Nah. Stampede all yours, nigga. You can have her. Now, gang.
I don't want Stampede to stump on me.
Look, Stampede is... Let me tell you what happened today, Gene. So, I'm talking to Stampede, and next thing you know, Stampede just bust out crying.
Damn.
Tears started rolling down her face, and she was crying so hard, they started like coming out like this.
So what happened? You couldn't let your car? You ain't taking her to lunch?
Nah, I would have took her to lunch, but nah, this is what happened, bro.
All right.
So when I seen Stampede never seen a black guy like me. When she seen me, she was like, oh shit, you on the wrong side of town. She started talking about the alligators and all type of shit and how people sacrifice black people, right? So next thing I know, it's more like, you got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful. And when she said be careful, I said, you know what? You told me to be careful on my live, and my whole crowd was saying, Stampede said be careful. Stampede said be careful. Stampede. And I'm like, shit, why would Stampede tell me to be careful? Shout out to Jag. Jag backstage. I'm praying Jag up. I'm like, why would Stampede tell me to be careful? Stampede wanted me to be careful because I was in the wrong side of town. The same place that they did the fake wreck for Angie, that's the part of town I was in. That's why they can get away with killing a black woman in that part of town. All right? Allegedly. And Stampede knew that shit. Stampede knows that Angie was killed. This is what Stampede told me. Stampede said, I was here when they came with the state troopers to get all that shit out the car.
Wow.
I was here when they went in the car and got a whole bunch of stuff out the car. She said, I know for a fact that whatever happened to that woman, it really didn't happen in that car. She was basically saying that she believes that something eerie happened, but she didn't want to say it. And she thinks that whatever eerie happened to Angie could also happen to me if I would have stayed on that part of town, bro. It's crazy. Shout out to Jag. Jag, what's up with it? Come on for mute. Let me take Stampede.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was over here smacking. You know how people hate when I do that.
There you go. She eating. That's what I'm
you good.
talking
Shout
about.
out to Jag. We definitely.
Hey, Jag, what's up, mama?
Oh, my goodness. Just trying to keep up with all these details.
Hey.
I'm sitting here enjoying life. If I'm hungry, I need to eat. 2-hour video. I don't want to see you eat and smack on food. You know, it's YouTube channels. That's all they do is eat food. And people smacking their lips and licking their fingers.
The proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding. Now, One thing, gang. We about to get to it now. One thing I'm pissed off about is this mouse. I can't click the way I want to click, but I will click and put things on the screen. This is not my
And
headquarters. Go
and
ahead. Go ahead.
paperwork, be nice. Be nice. Be
Who
nice to
just
Stampede.
Stampede? No, I love her. She told me to call her that. She said, "Call me. Make sure you made it to Mobile." You
I
see what I'm
know.
saying? Cause
Yeah,
I was there
Stampede,
when it happened.
Stampede, cool.
Kind of.
facts. Yeah. Jag was there, y'all. I'm not gonna go too much into details, but Jag was on the scene at the time a lot of this went down in Alabama. Shout out to Jag. Let me see. Master Gamer became a YouTube member. Shout out to Master Gamer, man. Appreciate you
Master
becoming a
game up.
YouTube member. You know what? Let me go up here and shout out all these real quick, gang, I missed. Andrea Coleman. Appreciate Andrea Coleman becoming a member of the Paperwork Party.
The
Shout out to
paperwork
Andrea.
party.
Appreciate you supporting us tonight. Jessica McNair. Appreciate the donation. Jessica McNair is definitely in the house, man. Appreciate you supporting us tonight, all the way from Alabama. We in this bitch tonight. Erica MCF. Appreciate you becoming a member, Erica. We love you on this channel. Appreciate you becoming a member of the Paperwork Party tonight. Let me see, Lady Classic. Appreciate that donation all the way from the UK. All right, I'm gonna take that $4.99 and flip it to $3.38. All right, shout out to Lady Classic in the crib.
$4.99 to
Appreciate that.
$3.38.
Let me see, Sweets in the house. I see you Paperwork. I love it, and I love you too, Sweets. Appreciate you being in the crowd tonight. Sweets is definitely in the crowd. And let me see, Paperwork, shout out to Angel, man. Angel is definitely a member of the Paperwork Party. She's in the crib. And like I said, congratulations to Master Gamer, the newest food stamp baby. All right, gang. Now, I'm going to let Gene and Jag. Actually, I'm going to ask y'all a question.
Look at Gene. Gene eating.
Whenever a sprinter or any van has an impact, let me put it on the screen because, gang, we about to get to it, gang. This is really, this the type of shit, you don't see on the Channel 5 news. This is supposedly the van that Angie was in when she passed away. Now, I'm not saying she wasn't in the van, but she damn sure went in it when she died.
Oh, my
No
God.
blood. No blood, nowhere. Now, Gene and Jag, they on the panel tonight. Shout out to Gene, Deal, and Jaguar Wright, two legends
Let's get
of the
busy.
YouTube internet. All right, now check this out, gang. I got a question for y'all. Do this look like, let me ask it like this. Gene, Jaguar, when a van has an impact this severe, and this is a Mercedes. I happen to own a whole bunch of Mercedes Benz.
Mercedes.
Why
Mercedes.
why no airbags? Let me type it in. Y'all got the flow, man. We talking about airbags right now. I'm gonna put the picture of the show with no airbags. Okay. Go ahead, gang.
You mean why were there no airbags that deployed?
Deployed. There you go.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. I've had Mercedes Benz as well. And what's so unique about them is the protective system because of that steel cage that they wrap around where all life sits.
And
And
people
that's
don't
why
know
it's
about
supposed to
that.
be so great.
You hear me, Jay?
Most people don't.
Jay, yeah, people don't know about that. What you just said. That's definitely 100% true. I almost lost my life one time. I was in a Benz rig, but that protective cage that she's talking about, it protected me and it saved my life.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Volvo has that
Jaguar.
also.
Absolutely.
Volvo.
But this is the thing. Even with that cage, getting T-boned by an 18-wheeler, there should be more damage than that. Like I used to have a 79 Cutlass Supreme. And you remember that's when cars were pretty much still being made out of pure steel. Now, this is the thing. I got hit by a Land Cruiser, and that was like one of them late 80s, early 90s Land Cruisers. Like when they were tanks, real rap.
Oh, hold on
They were
one
hard
second.
on gas because it took so much to move it around. What?
Hey, Jack, my bad. Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on one second, Jack. Jack, somebody in the crowd. I don't know if use wisdom is. I don't know. Do y'all see an airbag in the passenger seat? All right, because I don't own no trolls tonight. If y'all here for us tonight, cool. I don't want nobody trolling my
Yeah,
crowd.
I don't see no.
Airbags are in the passenger seat. Airbags are in the passenger seat of all Mercedes Benz.
But wait a minute, she's saying that she see an airbag in this picture. That's what I'm saying. I got these shades on. If y'all see it, let me know. I'm finna show y'all a video, but I don't want no trolls tonight, gang. I don't want no trolls. All right. So if you put a comment like that in the crowd to derail everything, let me fucking know where the fucking airbag in the driver's seat at. Cause I don't see it.
But you know what kills me about this whole thing, brother? And just check this out.
Is that the right
Chill
van,
out.
though?
Hold on. Use wisdom. Chill out with that shit, man. We having a good night tonight.
But he just said, I mean, how do we know that's the exact same van that was in the car accident? He said this is supposedly the picture of the van that Angie was traveling in. I mean, it could not be the same van. It could not be. Where's the proof? It could not be. That's all I'm saying. And I mean, I think they right. They know more than me now. I'm just telling you. Just sticking up for use wisdom. I'm not saying he right. Only thing I'm saying is,
let me block you. I'm gonna go ahead and block you for right now. Hold on, let me see what you had to say. Hold on, you just said something. Hold on. Cause I ain't with this bullshit tonight, man. Y'all ain't finna be trolling me, goddammit. Let me see. She just said something. I can't get to the motherfucker. Let me see what the fuck she just said. You know what? I can't get your comment use wisdom, but you better chill out with that, man. You better chill out with that. Let me see. Nope, I don't in this picture, but I saw an airbag and it did. Man, chill out, man. Go ahead, Gene, man. Go ahead, Gene. Go ahead.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Anytime.
I mean, it's clear you don't see an airbag in this picture.
Somebody is
unless
unalived
that plastic
at a
back
scene,
there.
and there's a car involved. There should be some police markings, tape, or anything around that car. And why is it not in the police impound and in a regular impound? That's unusual to me.
Wow.
And you know what? He said a police impound. It wasn't. Hold on, Gene. It wasn't under homicide investigation. I think that's the reason it wasn't in the police impound, because they said it was an accident and they let it go. If it was a homicide investigation,
okay,
yeah. Because if it was homicide, it would have been, yeah. Go ahead, Jaguar.
I was just gonna say they got it exactly where they want it. It's in an unprotected lot.
Yeah.
Nobody's paying attention. Apparently, anybody can just walk up on it, which means if anybody should do anything, when it's time for forensics to come in, they could say that it was corrupted while it was sitting here in this lot.
And that's the reason for keeping it out like that.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know, Gene. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Well,
you're right.
The thing about it is they can't use any. They can't anything forensics would try to go back and use it. They can't, because right now all the evidence has been tainted.
Facts.
Even when, well, I'm gonna let paperwork tell y'all that part of it, what was and was not in the car. But everything is tainted at this time because it was not under police authority or any official authority. And like you just said, Jack, people could be running in and out, doing whatever they want to do, to the vehicle.
That's facts. And that's exactly what happened today, Gene. We actually went to the vehicle and we got videos inside. We got outside pictures. I got videos of the whole damn fucking van from front to back. All right. And guess what I didn't see, Gene, from front to back? Gene, I didn't see one drop of blood. I didn't see a smear. I didn't see dry. You know how you can dry blood, right? Okay, I didn't see none of that shit. Now, why am I telling y'all I didn't see no blood? All right, why am I letting y'all know I didn't see no blood? Because watch this, guys. She didn't die in this fucking van. She didn't die in the van. Guess what Stampede told me? Stampede told me that when this van came to them, Stampede, I said, Stampede, and y'all heard the call. Remember, I was live when I asked her. I said, Stampede, Did y'all clean the blood out that van? Stampede said, whenever a vehicle comes to our wrecking yard, we don't have permission to clean it out. We leave it on the lot and we leave it there. So where's the blood? Where's the blood, y'all?
Where's the blood of the lamb?
There's no blood nowhere
That's a
in
shame.
that van. It's not no dried blood, no smeared, no nothing.
That's a
and
shame,
the wrecking
man.
yard never
That
cleaned it out. All right, man. You know what? I'm so emotional. What's up? Go ahead.
Paperwork. I got another question. I want to get back to this whole impact thing.
Sudden impact.
And the fact that there were no airbags deployed, regardless of what some idiot says. Let's be clear on this.
I'm trying to get comfortable, man. Uncle Mike got
like
to
I
get
was
comfortable.
saying, I was in a
My
79 Cutlass. And got T-boned by a Land Cruiser. And even though I walked away from the accident okay, it ripped off my whole front bumper. I had to go and find, heavy rope to get some men to help me push it back in just to tie it up to make it safe enough to drive to my mechanic. But the thing is, even with that being a Mercedes, even with that protective cage, if it had enough force to create the possibility for someone to pass away, even if it was only one person, no airbag deployment, and that van is in remarkable condition to have had a full-on collision with an 18-wheeler. It should have took the front of that thing off, at least.
Thank you. You know what?
Am I wrong?
No,
you're right.
no.
Hey, Jag, look at this photo, Jag. Now, you see where the Mercedes-Benz sign is on the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Do you see that? Do you see where the Mercedes-Benz sign is on the steering wheel? Do you see that too, Gene?
I see it. I see it.
Ain't that where the airbag supposed to come out of? Just let me know.
On the driver's side.
Yeah.
On the driver's side.
Yeah,
because my come out the steering wheel.
It's supposed to come out the steering. Look, when I had a wreck in my Mercedes-Benz, the airbag beat the shit out of me. That's what helped me survive.
Yeah.
It hit me.
I have a friend of mine that had a Mercedes-Benz, and the airbag hit him so hard it literally took his eye.
Yes.
In a Mercedes.
That airbag. I was in a 2-seater Mercedes.
Why don't Lethal look like he got bust in the head?
That's what I'm saying. That's where Lethal was sitting, y'all. No airbag came out where Lethal was sitting. That's crazy. And I'm telling you, when I was in my wreck, if you seen my Mercedes-Benz, when you go to the car, you couldn't see that little Mercedes-Benz on the steering wheel. That was gone. All you seen was the airbag pulling out the steering wheel. I don't see an airbag coming out this steering wheel. Gang, I'm looking at the crowd. I want to know, is an airbag supposed to come out of the steering wheel? Can y'all help us out? It's 3 of us on the panel. I'm looking at the crowd, gang. Why didn't the airbag come out the steering wheel and hit, what's his name? Lethal.
Lethal.
Come on, guys.
Lethal.
Come on. Somebody say make it make sense. We trying to make it make sense, Debbie.
Lethal weapon.
Come on, Debbie.
He wasn't lethal enough.
Yes,
come on.
Yes.
I see why y'all didn't want me.
Yes.
I see why y'all did not want me to see the van. This is physical evidence. Y'all did not want me to see that airbag did not come out.
Damn.
Somebody said, everybody saying the airbag should have came out, y'all.
I think it should have too.
They didn't want us to see the van. It fell.
First of all, the certain sensors got to be hit in order for the airbags to deploy. Okay, that's how the shit work, right? I mean, that's how it works. In order for the airbag to deploy, certain things got to happen. But you look at that van and you tell me y'all done picked the wrong things that need to happen. The front windshield done fell out. The half of the front is smashed in. The car turned over with the airbags. God dang. All the airbags. In fact, airbags in the whole Mercedes office should have been coming out. It should be signals and everything. Airbags should have been all over. Shoot, your bag, your trash bag should have been deflated by now. Looking at that van, fuck out of here, man.
Somebody said everybody saying the airbag should have came out, y'all.
Yeah, it should have came
They
out.
didn't want us to be the band. It fell on the side.
That's
oh
more
my God.
Yeah, you right.
Hard thinking, I love you. Now show me where you know what? I don't know. I ain't got
Wait
my
a
mouse
second.
tonight.
Wait a second.
If
What
a
they just
van
say?
falls on the
It fell on the
side,
side.
the airbag should come
That's
out.
a good,
It fell on the
hard
side of
thinking is a
what?
good person.
Especially when they got
It fell
side
on the side of
airbags.
what? You telling me the airbag slipped out the steering wheel, and then the steering wheel closed itself back up like a Venus flytrap, and then it slid like a whoopee cushion up into the door. Is that what you're
Oh
trying to
my
say? You
God.
goofy mother. Mm.
Now watch this game. Ursula, this is my girl Ursula. She's a member of the paperwork party. She said the report says it didn't deploy. Shout out to Ursula. So that's one thing that the state troopers got right in the report is that they said that the airbag never came out. Shout out to the state troopers for telling us that. All right, but
Wait a
we already
second.
knew that.
Paperwork.
Go ahead.
They're getting goofy. Can you please put up a picture of the front of this van?
Yeah.
They've been
Somebody
goofy.
said
I'm
that the
finna put up.
driver's side of the van was crushed.
Nah, that's enough.
What?
That's more than enough.
That should have been airbag right there. You right,
Hold up.
Jag. Look at that shit, y'all.
What you talking about? What you talking about crushed? It's barely hit.
You can barely. I wish they didn't have no airbag deployed. I wish they didn't have that up there on this picture. But the fact of the matter, they might show without it. But you see that front driver's side tire bent and all that damage. That is more than enough damage to make a sensor of an airbag deploy. There was times where I wasn't in no Mercedes or anything like that, but I was in a vehicle and you barely bump somebody or you'd hit way less damage than that, way less. And the reason why the car was a total is because the airbag came out. I tried to drive the car with the airbag out because it was less damage. Look at that wheel. Look how that wheel looking all crooked. The wheel is all crooked. And no airbag. The van's flipped on the side. And no airbag. Even if you just laid it on the side. You tell me when you think an airbag's supposed to come out. That should be your first clue. Oh, somebody done set this vehicle up where the airbags ain't gonna come out. We done uplifted that part. We took that part out of the daggone equation because we want something to happen to these people. I don't know. But that is more than enough damage for an airbag to come out. I don't see why it can't be. Airbags came out with less damage than this.
Wow, look at that.
What it looks like is that somebody drove into something and didn't do it fast enough or hard enough because they didn't want the airbag to employ because they didn't want to beat up their little face. That's what it looks like to me. If you really want to know what it looks like somebody drove into something and didn't do it. They weren't going above 55 miles per hour because if they was going at 70, which is the speed limit.
The speed
down
limit.
there on them highways, it would have had a greater impact. He slow drove this into something, in my opinion, that's what I think. That's what I think.
There we go. Now you can see the tire.
And that's what I'm saying.
Already.
I never forget one time a friend of mine was trying to get a check out the insurance company. And so
right there. There is no way you can mess up a rim and a tire like that, and that thing is so bent. The tie rod and the control arms and the lower ball joints and all that. See, I used to work on cars. I was a backyard mechanic. I know how much impact is needed to bend a tie rod all up and get the thing to fall off the lower control arm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That right there is clear. If I know one thing, if Mercedes got that much damage to it and no airbags coming out, you need to go back to the drawing board. That should be igniting some type of airbag, if not all of them.
You know, he
That's
drove
facts.
a car into an old tree in a, open land. And he did it one time because he was trying not to get hurt. And then he did it twice. It messed up the lights a little bit. It messed up the grill, but it really didn't have the right effect. Then he couldn't even file a claim and had to pay to get it fixed.
Damn, this don't make no sense.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so gang, I'm looking at the crowd. People telling me to run the VIN number. We got the VIN number. You want me to run it? A lot of people saying run the VIN number. Let me know why y'all want me to run the VIN number. All right, let me know, paper clips, why y'all want me to run this VIN number.
They want you to run the VIN number because they don't believe that this is the actual truck. And even though I am saying that I am a witness, we talked about it with Stampede. You think that Stampede's gonna tell us it was the wrong van? Is that what y'all trying to say? Like, what y'all trying to say?
Or everybody knows van. That flat tire.
I synced it. They just don't want. I synced it. They just don't want to believe it.
Hey, Jaguar, what's up with the flat tire? People in the crowd are talking about this flat tire. Now,
that's what I keep talking about.
It was rumored that the tire got shot out. I never said that on my channel. I've heard that rumor.
Yeah. I heard that also, that the tire got shot out, and if it did at that high speed, that could make you lose control and flip on that same side because the tire is out and pushing the vehicle more this way. My bad, y'all got a crick in my neck. I'm getting old. I had a crick in this side. That's why I was rubbing stuff y'all seen in some of the video. Now it's a crick on this side because I've been trying to lay on this side. But I'm not even talking about the flat tire, the fact that the tire is flat. Look how it's bent off the rim. You can't position the steering wheel to turn that far to get the tire to look like that. It's bent and it's tilted to the side, which means something broke off. You can look at this picture and say facts. That tire, the rim, is broke. I think we all can agree on that. Forget the flat tire part, even if the tire was up or flat. That rim and tire is broke off of something. It's broke, meaning that impact made it break something. Once the tie rod, the lower control arm, the ball joints, and the racket pinion steering, yeah, Uncle Mike know a lot of shit, don't he? Excuse me, y'all. All that stuff needs to be well balanced so that tire can be straight as you try to turn it back and forth. Now, look at that tire. And look at how all that messed up. The whole bumper gone. It ain't no sensor down there to deploy a daggone airbag. After all that impact, you done flattened the tie rod is bent. God dang. It don't take no rocket science to figure out airbags should have been going off in other cars beside them.
All right, now, a bad wreck can make a tire go flat. All right, so what do y'all think about this flat tire? I'm looking at the crowd. I'm looking at the panel.
You want to know what I think?
A flat tire. Go
Let
ahead.
me get in there. Let me get out of there, and then I'm going to let Gene come in because he's the expert. But this is what I think. I think he tried to run into something, and it didn't turn out right. And then they pop the tire after that to make it seem like it was really something going on. That's what I think. Yeah, that's it. Boom.
Already. Let me Netta 673. Appreciate you for supporting the paperwork party tonight. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate you for becoming a member. You must have watched the show last night. Netta. You asking a question that if you watched the show last night, that question would be answered. Now you a member. Now I expect you to keep up with the shows, Netta. All right, you bought a membership. I
All
I
right,
know
Netta.
some plants by memberships. Now I ain't saying you're a plant. All
Yeah.
right, but how the hell you don't know what the show was last night, Netta? I'm gonna
Netta.
get you, Netta. You supposed to be a member, Netta. How you asking me a crazy question like that when we discussed that last night? Shout out to
Uh-oh.
Netta, man. We love you on this
So
channel,
what's the
Netta.
answer
All right,
then? For
catch up
everybody
with us,
who
Netta.
not
Catch up.
members.
Yeah, it look all staged. Shout out to Lisa Davis. This shit looks staged like a
Dang,
motherfucker.
he still ain't answered
Now,
the question.
hold on. Let me get to.
She probably saw the
Maybe
story.
somebody in the crowd says both the Sprinter van and 18 wheeler both hit the left drive. Both hit the left driver side. Yeah, I know that's kind of crazy. Wow, Peach. Yeah, I noticed that too. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I got the van queued up. The 18. Do I got the 18 wheeler queued up? I gotta queue it up. I'm gonna
Dude.
show you the 18 wheeler too. You correct about that. One thing I noticed about that 18 wheeler though was the fact that it was a it was a hole in it. The nigga told me it was a body. If y'all seen the live today when I did on Instagram, the dude came out and said that it was a body in that window. He said he knows a body
When he see
when he
one.
see one.
I know a body when I see
Let me
one.
see the flat. That flat got a gunshot. Shout out the child of my Most High. Now look, child of the Most High, I'm 50-50 on that one. I got a
Yeah,
lot of people telling me that it was gunshots that night. I have no receipts. I have no proof of gunshots, but
right.
I'm kind of starting to believe it may have been some shots. All right, but we got to put it in the timeline. We just can't say that they shot the tires out. We got to get a timeline going to see when that happened. Maybe it was in the 2 hours that Lethal don't remember, or maybe it was in the time that Sheila went unconscious. Remember, everybody was going unconscious and passing out on this van. Remember that.
Oh, so that's what happened to the airbag. It slipped out of the steering wheel when it closed itself up. It bust Leaper in the head and then it went down on the side. Okay, now I understand.
Now you
Oh, because he
understand.
was definitely out for about 2 hours. Shout out to Jennifer Kimmons Breed, man. Appreciate you supporting the paperwork party tonight. Shout out to Jennifer Kimmons Breed. Did you get pictures of the 18 wheeler was blood on the? I got pictures right here. Let me cue it up. Shout out to Jennifer. Let me get that for you, Jennifer. I just never did cue them up. Yeah, I got a shitload of pictures of the 18 wheeler. Let me get these to you right now. Let me let y'all see this. I'm gonna screen record them
I'm
and
done,
then
son.
send them in. Y'all go ahead and talk while I get these 18 wheeler pictures ready for the crowd.
Paperwork, putting in work, baby. He putting in work. That's
Nigga
I
said I don't
yeah.
tend to
want
the
to talk.
floor. I tend to the floor to the elder
Gene,
on the
Gene better
on the
not be
panel.
asleep.
He said, Gene.
Gene will fall asleep in a minute. You better not be.
Oh,
I
he in
just
the
gave you the
kitchen.
flow, Gene.
Well, wait a minute, Gene. How you gonna be in the kitchen and I'm not? What you cooking?
Well, I'm cooking.
Just gave Gene the flow.
Yeah, I'm about to make some sausages. No diddy.
Boy, y'all with this Gene say no Diddy everything he say.
Hey, listen to me. You PSA. You heard what Terrence Howard said.
Oh my God.
And Terrence Howard had to. He came out and let it go. All right, let's put this
The
18 wheel up.
man
Shout out to
Yeah,
Jennifer.
card.
Let
shame
me
he
put this
ain't
18
stop
wheel
him
up for
before he
you.
ran through all those kids.
Damn. The man card, young.
Man,
Once
hey,
you
y'all,
lose
let
your
me tell you
man
I
something.
love a
card,
late hero. You know what I mean? I love a late ass hero. I love somebody that shows up 20 years after it
Shawshank
matters
Redemption.
and on they heroic. I think it's so funny.
There we go. There we
Late
go.
Now
hero.
Oh
watch
shit.
this. All right, so shout out to Jennifer. I got the picture of the 18 wheel up. I seen it firsthand, gang. Now, that big old gash in the window, a lot of people say that looks like a body. It's a lot of impact on that left side. It's impact on the left side of the 18 wheeler, as well as major impact on the left side of the Sprinter van. But if you look at this 18 wheeler, somebody told me they think that they punched that with a bat. I think somebody in the crowd said, hey, they took a bat to that. And somebody says a body. So it's either or. We don't know.
Oh, I
It's
see
either
what they
or.
saying. They saying that the imprint that's on the 18 wheeler that imprint happened from a body and not from the van, the impact of the van. Only thing I do know is the way that windshield is cracked, you can tell that the damage came from the bottom corner of all that being pushed in by something. I don't know what it was that it hit, but it hit it so hard that it damaged the windshield at the corner, and that's what made it spread like this to the rest of the window. And that's why it's more damage at the bottom, and as it spread, it's just all cracks at the top. Now, that's scientific.
Jaguar, looking at this picture, this 18-wheeler, what do you think
I
about
don't know
that
what
big
hit
ass
it, though.
imprint on there? Let me see. Apologize, I had to work late night shift. Nah, shout out to Netta. You good, Netta? I was just fucking with you, Netta. We love you, Netta.
It all
Yeah, we
looks
just
missing
fucking
that?
with it.
superimposed to
That's what I
me.
like.
It all looks superimposed, and it does not look
Yeah.
natural for what that kind of accident with those kind of large vehicles looks like. Well,
Nah, that
what are they
looks like
talking about? What are they talking about the skid marks? What are they talking about the tire treads? That tells a story in itself. How fast were these vehicles going? You know, it would be a lot easier to be able to determine whether or not this is cap or real if we knew important things that should be told to the public at this point. How fast were they going? What speed was it when they crashed?
A car
What were
ran
the
into
tread
it.
marks?
That's what
Did
somebody said.
anybody hit the brakes? Are there
Right.
any skid marks?
Oh,
All
you
of
know
these
what?
things can show time, space, inertia, distance.
bad,
Why
y'all.
don't we know any of this?
We can show the
That
Because
gang.
yeah.
because everybody's
Look at the
story was
It's my new
different.
way. My bad.
facts.
Everybody
can
told
see
a
the-
different
different.
story.
So we can see the chat. I think this makes it more
Mhm.
interesting to see the chat.
Hey, gang,
Yeah.
look at this truck. Read the comment on the screen. Diva B said both vehicles got the same damage.
On the same side, I'm just trying to figure out how did they collide? What was they going up and down on this? Because the only way that both of those sides could have collided is if they was coming oncoming
Head on,
traffic
yeah, head on with
against each other, which meant they would have had to been the tractor trailer
like
would have
playing
had to been
chicken.
riding down the wrong side of the highway.
But that's you crazy because that's exactly one of the theories. But watch this. Okay, so let's not
So
say it
you
was right
telling
on
me
the
this
wrong.
big ass thing was able to skip the highway, get over there, and make enough impact where the airbag only slips out, busts lethal in the head, and then runs and hides down in the side on the door. And it was so traumatic that the driver had to turn in his truck and his keys and never drive again, and now he missing.
Now he missing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
Fuck you
dramatic,
mean?
yes. That
Fuck you
dramatic.
mean? Fuck you mean?
Wow.
Now watch this, gang.
My bad to my
Uh,
editors.
We got a lot of stories on this van. We got 2 different crash reports. We know what they said happened. But if you look at the physical evidence, it's still a mystery. Whenever I look at this 18-wheeler, I always see a mystery.
Mhm.
Whenever I see the 18-wheeler, the first thing I say is somebody threw a body in that window. My bad, I dropped my mic. Somebody threw a body in that window. Let me see. Maybe they hit each other head on. That may cause this type of damage to both left driver sides, like the semi down. You could be right about that, Sandra, but we still need airbags.
The
All
person
right,
just had to
Sandra?
be traveling down the wrong side of the highway.
Facts.
That means somebody was.
And I've driven that highway, and now my God, I don't think I ever want to drive that highway again, y'all.
Okay, this what I think happened. Maybe, I don't know. This what I think happened. Somebody shot the tire out. Once the tire shot out, ski, and he spun and turned the other way. Now he's kind of backing down the highway because the tire got shot out. So he turned around. Then here come the tractor trailer. Boom! Hit the thing. And that's what made it flip over. But he barely hit it and went to the other side of the road. That's how the tractor started going to the other side of the road because he tried to swerve anyway to miss him. And now he on the other side of the road. And when he hit the van, but now you can't hit the van When you hit the van, you're gonna push it over this way. So if you hit the van, then it flipped that way. Because it did a double boing, maybe. That's the only part I can get. I'm trying to find out why it flipped on the wrong side. Damn, I ain't think that far ahead. It flipped on the wrong side. If it would have flipped on the other side, then my theory would have been the best one. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. I loved you. I loved listening to your music. Funk You Right On Up was a song I played probably 1,000,000 times over, man. So my feelings is hurt. I'm so sad over this whole thing, but here we go, man.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go, man.
I was praying the whole time I was driving. Let me see. Shout out to Paperwork Party.
Shout out to
Justice
Paperwork,
for Andy
man.
Stone. Shout out to Quinn K. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate you supporting the Paperwork Party tonight, man. That's Quinn K, man. We love you on this channel. Shout out to you, man. And
none of this.
Look, let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all real quick, gang. Don't get mad if we cannot get justice for Andy, for Angie. The reason I say don't get mad because even though we lay out the facts, we show y'all what's going on, that don't mean that the law enforcement is going to get justice because remember, they paid off the state troopers. Getting justice for Angie is everybody involved, you see what I'm saying, paying for her death. And remember, gang, we are under attack right now. The narrative is under attack, and the people that are given the correct narrative is under attack. And we are under attack by the alleged killers. Allegedly. The people that had something to do with Angie, that's who trying to attack us. If y'all shut the fuck up and go away, maybe we'll go away. But y'all stay around, we stay around. Y'all got these weird ass stories and shit, and y'all think we gonna buy them. All right, we're not buying that shit.
They're killing a legitimate, real criminal investigation because they're literally destroying all of the evidence, or at least invalidating it right in front of our very eyes.
Damn.
Facts. And what's the name got mad at me, y'all? I'm not gonna call his name, but somebody got mad at me. And they made a video and said, why is he sending people to go look at the trucks and this and that? Now I know why you mad at me for looking at the trucks. Nigga, the airbags never came out. It wasn't no blood. Nobody died in that fucking van. Wow. That's why y'all didn't want me to come to Alabama and see the van with my own 2 eyes.
Shout out to Paperwork.
It's starting
to
make
that.
sense now.
See, you know what? I like him, man. This my man right here because that's the type of stuff I would do. I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna find, but I'm gonna go. So I can prove to y'all that, man, my heart is into this, my guy. My soul is into this. I'm at the hotel she stayed in. I went to the site. I'm taking pictures and showing y'all. My fans, I'm letting y'all know I'm into this because I know it's something crooked. My heart telling me this. That's what Paperwork's saying to him. That's what he's saying. You think he doing this because that's what he want to do? My eye itching now, Paperwork. Shit, you got my eye itching. I'm over here curious now.
Y'all didn't want Paperwork Party to show up in Mobile, Alabama.
In Alabama.
Right? That's crazy, gang, because
I wish I would have been with you, man.
See, I got 4 videos. Matter of fact, she just sent me 2 more videos. Shout out to my girls in Alabama, man. I got some. Let me look at. I haven't seen this video. Let me see this video. Oh, this is a good video. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Gang. Ooh, look at all that shit in there.
Man, show us the video.
Oh, this is a good video.
He said, look at all that shit in there.
Thank you for sending this one.
All
right, gang, look. I know y'all like, you know what, Paperwork? We want to see the videos. We want to see the inside of the van. Now, I just showed y'all some pictures on the inside of the van. I got, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 4 or 5 videos on the inside of the van. All right? Now, Look, I'm gonna show y'all this. I'm gonna show y'all inside the van. But what I want y'all to understand, gang, I want y'all to look for the clues. Y'all not just looking in the inside the van because Angie was in
Gene
there.
got
I'm
his
telling y'all,
popcorn.
Angie did not die in that van. She did not die in that van. The inside of that van is clean. It's some stuff laying around, but it's no blood, no guts, no nothing. It's just a van, y'all. It's a fucking van. These people never thought that we would lay eyes on the van, y'all. This is the physical evidence that could literally bury them for staging this murder. But who gives a shit? Because now everybody changing the story. The state troopers done got paid. Everybody getting paid off. The coroner's paid off. Everybody good.
Facts, yeah.
Now let's control the narrative. And one thing about controlling the narrative, you cannot control physical evidence. If that airbag never deployed, that's physical evidence. Let me show y'all this picture right here. I just put this picture up. Let me show y'all again. If y'all look at this picture right here, gang, this is supposedly the window that Angie Stone got stuck in. All right? In the crash report, it said that when the van flipped over, Angie flew out the left side window and she was stuck hanging out the van.
With no
Come on,
blood.
gang.
With no blood.
If Angie was stuck on this side of the van, it should be blood, guts everywhere. Because the wrecking yard does not clean out vans. They don't clean out no cars. It should be blood everywhere. Where is the blood?
Where's the blood?
Y'all got the flow, man. And remember, this is the side of the van, Jaguar. This is the side of the van that Angie supposedly died on. This side of the van is the one where she was hanging out the broke window when she was impaled by the 18-wheeler coming.
Man, I don't want to hear about this bad movie script. Let Gene take it.
It is a bad movie script. They didn't write this one good, huh?
Man, I don't want to hear about this bad movie script.
The police report and the evidence that the people gave to the police, none of that shit matches up. And if the shit doesn't match up, you understand, what are they going by stating that the individual lost her life at the scene?
Or
because the lady said that didn't the lady say that she was still alive and she was just trying to
help her out the van?
What was the white lady that said she was trying to comfort Angie?
She said that Angie was hysterical and she couldn't believe that she had survived getting hit by that car. Yeah. And so she was just trying to get her to calm down before she hyperventilated herself into some kind of attack. That's what the woman said.
Right, but the only thing people getting wrong
is... I'm reading this comment. Deidre, I'm with you. Let me take this off the screen.
Wait a minute. The only thing people keep skipping is the girl Courtney they talking about. The guy had the little scar on her head that took her Instagram down and all this stuff. She never said that she helped Angie out of the car. There was more than other women in the car. She said she helped a lady out the van. She didn't know who she was. She didn't know Angie Stone because, you know, she wasn't a fan. So she don't even know, oh, shit, this Angie Stone. Or, oh, shit, this one of Angie Stone background singers. She don't know who it was. She stated that in every interview and everything that I seen her say. She never said that I helped Angie out of the car. She said I helped the lady out of the car. It could have been somebody else. That's all I'm saying.
That's what
it could have been.
Facts. That game. I'm reading this comment. Deidre, I'm with you. Let me take this off the screen. I want to talk to Deidre real quick. Deidre said they unalived Angie at that hotel, period. Deidre, I'm with you. I'm with you, Deidre.
Damn.
I'm with you. Matter of fact, when I get off this live, I got to go downstairs and talk to some people about the camera systems. We already talked about that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna talk to, and I'm talking to some other people downstairs too about what happened that night. It's people that's working tonight at the hotel that was here when Angie was here. So my investigation does not stop with this live. When I finish this live, I got more investigation to do.
You got
All
work
right,
to
and then
do.
I go live
Paperwork,
again
putting in
tomorrow
work.
night here, and I fly back to Dallas on Monday. All
Yeah.
right, gang. So my investigation continues in this hotel. I will be in this hotel for the next day
You
and a
put in
half.
work.
All right, and if you want to
Paperwork.
push up, just push up. I'm
There you
here.
go.
Just push up.
Yeah.
Push up. I'm here.
Yeah.
All right, just let me know if you pushing up. I'm here. God damn it, I ain't ducking no smoke, none of that. Look, if you want to come holler at me, you know where I'm at.
Facts.
Bruh,
What's up?
yo, let's make those phone calls, man, and just have Stampede watch the door while you go to sleep.
Yeah,
Boy,
Stampede.
let me tell you something.
She a whole security company
Stampede
by
is
herself.
2.5 hours away from me right now.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now, I already told you, my nigga, you can have Stampede. You said she wasn't that big. You said she wasn't that big, nigga. Grab a nigga, get her, nigga. You said you wanted her.
Stampede.
You can have her. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give her your number before I leave.
I'm good.
Somebody love at first bite. Y'all leave Stampede alone, man. Y'all leave Stampede. That's my girl Stampede, man.
Love
All
at
right, she one of
first
the
bite.
best strippers that ever came through Montgomery. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Lois, man. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate that super sticker. Lois Parker is definitely in the house tonight, gang. April the 12th, 2025. Shout out to Lois, man. Appreciate you coming in tonight. Y'all over there screaming. Y'all look. Leave Stampede alone. Stampede ain't at this hotel. Who just said that? She not here at the hotel with me.
Oh, okay.
If Stampede was at the hotel, let me tell y'all something. Let me get her off the screen. Gang, it's all fun and games. Y'all know I ain't smash on Stampede before I leave Alabama. Y'all know that shit. Y'all know that's Gene. That's all Gene, y'all. Y'all know that's all Gene.
Yeah,
Y'all know
buddy.
that's Gene.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know that's Gene all the way. Y'all,
I'm
that's
up in the
Stampede
NY,
Gene.
bro. I'm up in the
Don't
NY.
worry,
You in
nigga.
Alabama.
Yeah, I'm rich. I'm checking on your girl. I'm
You in
checking on your girl,
Alabama.
Gene. I'm making sure Stampede gonna be good for you when I bring it to you. I'm making sure Stampede gonna be good for you.
Yeah, all right, then go ahead.
They
Don't
say
let
Stampede got that
Stampede
good
gonna run
good.
I'm
your
gonna tell
ass
you
over.
what I do know, Jean. That woman can hunt and cook feral hog.
Ooh, Gene
Very
like
Duck
that.
Dynasty. Very Duck Dynasty. She said when the feral hog came down, they was tearing up
That's the,
everything,
yo.
and they
That's the way. That's the way paperwork like them.
Hell nah, they don't
She can hunt,
coming
fish.
out the swamps and no. Them out hunting fish. You be
Yo,
out there fishing with your fish. Gene would be
he
out there
want to ask
fishing and shit.
he want to ask to wrestle some alligators.
Hell no. That's one thing I'm scared about in Alabama is they say they got animals, gators, all type of shit. Look, I ain't with all this shit, man. I ain't trying to get bit up by it. I'm trying to make it back to the house.
I'm trying to make it back to the
But that's
house.
Gene, y'all.
I
Gene
ain't
ain't gonna
trying to
let
get
y'all know.
bit.
Gene already talked to
Oh my
Stampede. He ain't gonna
God.
let y'all know that.
Okay.
He ain't gonna let y'all know. He done already had his conversation with Stampede.
God
All right, so
dang.
let me see, gang. Let me see.
Y'all
All right,
crazy,
this is what I'm gonna
boy.
do, gang.
Y'all some fools.
I'm gonna go ahead and show inside of one of the videos. I got like 5 videos. Tonight, I'm gonna only show one.
Mm-hmm.
I got one that they just sent me that's fire. I didn't even see that one. I got one where they climbed in the damn van. Y'all girls need to chill out. All right, my girl. Look, Birmingham, chill out. Them my Birmingham girls. Chill out. Stay out the van. Get out the van.
Get out the van.
Gene, they climbed in the van, Gene. They acted bad at
Wow.
Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
They climbed in the van to get that video.
Dang.
They
Yeah.
acted bad at Birmingham. And Peter going to order rooms. I ain't ordering no damn room service. Jaguar told me don't eat or don't drink nothing in this hotel. All
Yeah.
right, it's just like the Whitney Houston, y'all. I'm not eating, drinking shit. I'm here
Mm-hmm.
for Angie. All
You
right.
bought your
Once I get
own
my
bottled water.
answers,
That's
I'm
facts.
going back to where the fuck I came from. All
That's
right. And
facts.
if it's
Just
any
like it.
smoke in between, shit, we gotta deal with it. We gotta deal
Mm-hmm.
with it.
Use
We
your
gotta
street.
deal with it, gang.
Use your street senses,
I
my
got haters
guy.
right now probably trying to jump on a plane and come to Alabama. Go and burn your ass to Alabama.
Yeah,
You know
don't
I
do
got them
that.
things.
Don't do that.
Oh,
All
my
you gotta
bad.
do is just let me
That's
know,
that's a
paper.
terrorist threat. Let me be quiet on that.
Yeah.
I can't say them things on her. Motherfucker, take that as a threat.
Yep. Don't
You
do
know
that.
what? Somebody told me something today, but I don't even want to talk about it. But somebody told me that somebody want to do a charity boxing with me. Bro, okay, so you want to do a charity boxing with me? Who we gonna give the money to? Because y'all already stole Angie money. Who the fuck we gonna give the charity money to?
Oh my
Give
God.
Angie her money back and we can do the charity box. Nigga, I'll whoop
It's
your
for his
ass, boy.
stylist. It's for his stylist.
Man, this dude is real. I
Mm.
love the real.
He
They say
needs to
they
pay
say he
a
want to fight me.
stylist because he desperately needs a new look.
I'm done,
Desperately.
son. Man, F
Man,
this.
hey.
That man needs a haircut
Oh my God. Should I
and a
sit here
trip
and
to
play?
Men's Warehouse
Oh
like
my
it ain't
God.
nobody's business. He needs to get in touch with his more heterosexual side.
Now,
Oh my
I'm not
God.
gonna even comment on you.
Don't disturb
Let's say
this groove, my ass. You were never a member of Ready for the World, even though you're trying to look like it.
Mm.
oh, ready for the world. Wow. But yeah, I'm not going to. I heard somebody, I haven't seen the video. Somebody told me that you wanted to fight me in a charity. All right.
Lord have
One thing
mercy.
you have to understand about me, after I fight, I shoot. I'm just letting you know, I'm not threatening nobody. I was in the military. They taught me to whoop ass and shoot. Shoot, whoop ass. All right. So I was taught a little crazy than Lethal. Lethal was taught by the mob. I was taught by the military. So I don't know, man. Who knows? But you,
Oh my.
nigga, you was taught by Rick James,
Lethal
nigga. Rick
looked like
James
he
taught
was
you how to swing,
auditioning to
nigga.
be one of the three wise men. I don't understand why he's supposed to be so scary. He looks like a clown.
Now, Lethal, let me explain something.
Is he related to Courtney Burgess?
Oh my God.
Lethal is scary, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Mm.
If anybody is crazy in this particular case, is Lethal.
You know what?
Is Lethal. For
What
your
make him
mama to
crazy? I
name
want to
you,
know.
I was
nah, that
going.
motherfucker, what, he killing people. What you mean? What make him crazy? He kill people, allegedly.
Oh, that ain't special. There's plenty of people that do that. That's the little yellow beezy.
Yo, I wonder,
Man.
to get back to this
That
van
ain't
and everything like
Yeah,
special.
that.
get back to the van.
Yo,
Go ahead,
paperwork, to
Gene.
get back to the van. Yo, did they do the report on the black box? Because those
Man.
Nah,
papers,
bro.
they have a black box. It's
Yes,
going
they
to tell
do have
you
a black
how
box.
fast it was going, when the brakes was applied, did the
Yeah,
skid,
especially with the
how
tractor
far
trailer.
did the brakes locked up, did the airbags deploy?
Man,
Those just have black boxes just like airplanes.
They do.
I was going to play some.
You know what? That Tiger Wood car, he had the black box in it. We ain't never hear about what happened to that either.
You know what?
What, the chat GPS
Um,
lost its way?
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Let me ask you a question. That is a good point, Gene, about the black box. Let me ask you a question.
That sounds like
Is
one
it a
of
way?
Diddy's
Is it a
girlfriends,
way to
black box.
is it a way to subpoena the black box?
Well, I know the police,
I'm bored,
they're
y'all.
gonna find out because one, the insurance company, they want to know. That's the first thing they're gonna look at. How fast the vehicle was going when it was hit on impact. They're gonna know. They want to know when the brakes was applied. They're gonna know.
Somebody said, hold on, Gene. They said they stole the box. Where is that at? Hold on. Somebody just said they
They
stole the
still.
box.
What?
Hold on.
Jesus
I'm looking
Christ.
for you. There go Mimi. Shout out to Mimi Flo. Mimi been with us for a minute. Shout out to Mimi. Mimi said there's those some box thieves. They stole the box.
Box
So you
Nah,
thieves.
telling me now the
Gene,
crackhead? Wait a second. Wait a second.
no,
So
my
so
God.
the airbag deploys with a sneak attack and hides in the door.
Mm, mm,
And
mm.
a bunch of crackheads got all the copper piping in the black box out it before it got there to the yard.
Hey, y'all,
well,
we're going
nah,
to
this is
try
what I
something
think. I'm
new.
gonna be real with you.
Because it would have had to have been some crackheads, strong
Logic,
crackheads.
logically speaking. Let me explain something. Logically
Mm.
speaking,
Uh huh.
since they orchestrated this particular wreck, we know that it was orchestrated. We know it was put into play. why wouldn't they take the black box out? Why would you orchestrate a wreck and you know that everything's being recorded by a black box? If I was lethal, I would take the black box out first and then have the fucking wreck. That's what I would do.
I'm bored,
Can the
y'all.
black box be taken out? That's a good question.
They getting on
Do anybody know if the black
topic.
box can be taken out? Black box was not on. I saw a clip about it.
Yeah, the black box can be taken out.
They say it wasn't on there, Gene. Somebody said they seen a clip saying that the black box wasn't even on there, bro. So they did take that motherfucker off.
Wow.
They literally took the black box.
And the insurance company need to know that. The insurance company, they looking for the black box. And they wondering why is the black box missing?
With the airbag.
Ain't nobody getting paid until that black box come up.
Bro, that is fucking premeditation. Like literally, if anybody detached that black box from that Sprinter van, that's premeditation at its finest. That's premeditation at its finest. If anybody removed that black box, it's crazy, man. These motherfuckers, boy.
Oh my God! I want to sit over here and just play in between listening because I need to start playing and exercising. My studio is 90% ready, and I'm itching to play. And all this guessing and where the black box, if it's a black box, it's supposed to be a black box, but maybe this black box, they rented this van, they could have rented it from a private owner. Who knows? Was it a big company? Man, it's too many, he say, she say, but it's good entertainment, but I need to start playing. But if I play from here, I got a keyboard under here that y'all ain't gonna be able to see or hear.
Oh, Angie, boy.
Well, don't forget when nobody's supposed to figure it out. When nobody's supposed to figure it out.
Real.
Everybody was just supposed to look at the funeral, cry, and buy D'Angelo tickets.
D'Angelo back on tour. Let me see why the vehicle's still there and not to the real junkyard. Shout out to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, the reason that the vehicles are still at the wrecking yard is because, first of all, the wreck was never investigated as a homicide. They said it was an accident. And second of all, the reason that the vehicles are still at the wrecking yard is because they are, they totaled. So since they totaled, the owners are filing it. And she told me this today. I talked to her about the owner of the van. They are filing insurance claims on the van and the 18-wheeler, and they getting their money. That's just like having a total car in the wrecking yard. You're not finna go get a total car and sit it in front of your house. You're gonna get the insurance company to give you the money and fuck that car. So that's exactly what's going on right now, Jocelyn. Fuck that car. Fuck the van, fuck the 18-wheeler. They trying to get the money off of it, but they don't understand. By leaving the evidence behind, that's when we can come look at the shit. All right, shout out to Jocelyn, man.
All right.
Let me see. I will sue the police because they didn't do a proper investigation. G. Scott, one more thing, G. Scott. You right about it. The police should be sued for not doing a proper investigation. But what you got to understand is they said that they did a proper accidental investigation. They said it was no reason for a homicide investigation. We have enough evidence.
Well, how they going to investigate when everybody signed an NDA before they could question them?
Nobody's
how they going to investigate when everybody signed an NDA before they had time to question them?
They can't. They can't. They cannot do that. They definitely cannot do that. All right, but they did it. We talking about Alabama, y'all. Like, I'm literally in Alabama right now. When I went to Montgomery, y'all, between Mobile and Montgomery, that's 2.5 hour drive. I drove 2.5 hours. Y'all, it ain't shit out there. It's nothing out there. It is trees and grass. If they would have got my black ass on the way out there, y'all wouldn't see me right now. If I would have got pulled over, they would have got my ass. It's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no telephones, no water fountains, no bathrooms, no gas stations, no nothing. If you don't put your shit on full when you drive out there and you run out of gas, you fucked. Y'all need some gas stations between there. What the fuck wrong with y'all? I
Y'all
like
need-
Alabama. I love Alabama.
Yeah.
Gee, I love me some Alabama. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I took a shit at the gas station when the first gas station I seen, I took a shit. The Indian was like, "Oh no, no, you staying? Oh, you brought your own baby wipe? Yeah, bitch, I brought my own baby wipes. I don't trust y'all up in Alabama."
Mhm.
But no, I did. It's a sundown state. It's a sundown state. That's why I made sure I got my happy ass in the hotel when the
I
sun
still
went
don't
down.
understand why people
Shit.
talk about this Sharon Mecca person like she's a real thing. She's been impersonating me for 4 years and then had the audacity to go and try to tell me that paperwork is going down. I got duped and fooled for sitting here supporting you and finding out the truth of what happened to that woman whose life was taken the night they sent and dispatched police to the studio where I was working to come get me. I still don't understand.
Well, if she look,
I
if
don't
this woman
understand.
got my, if she got my name in her mouth saying I'm going down, join the crowd. All right, you know how many people been saying that shit? Just join them. Go sit with them and talk with them. All right, paperwork ain't going nowhere. All right, you need to stop impersonating people that's not you and stop. Why are you trying to change the fucking narrative? All right. And we know why. It's the nigga that was standing behind you. All right. So I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all better leave me the fuck up out of it.
Got that
Y'all
right.
don't want this drum over here, man. Y'all better
And
chill out that
Stone
shit, man.
Paxton, stop hiding behind women petticoat. If you want to get in touch with me, reach me directly. Leave Ayasha alone, and you tell that impersonator, the Mecca Shiran, I wish I were a Jag person. Don't ever call Ayasha again. Don't ever try to ambush me again.
Shout out
I
to
hope you
Madeline, man.
enjoyed the
Appreciate that,
recording you
Madeline.
got. You really didn't get much.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh
This
yeah, I
That's
got
really all I
called
got to say
brainwashing
about that.
stupid
I'm
all
sick and
because of
tired of these
defense.
grown ass people
Hey,
playing ding dong, Dixie,
this how we should be
and
doing the
throwing toilet
reactions
paper
like
on
this
people's
for real.
houses.
Mm.
let me see. Shout out to they love me swap girl. That's crazy, man. Gang, let me explain. Now, I'm gonna say this one more time, gang. And y'all already know this. Y'all already know this. Let me say this one more time. Matter of fact, let me bring it in a little bit so y'all can see us a little better. I'm gonna say this one more time, gang. All right. Why is people trying to make the narrative about paperwork party?
Right.
Gang, look at the play.
Uh-huh.
Gang,
Uh-huh.
people that don't even know me want to attack me
Sound like
because I'm here for Angie. Y'all see Angie in front of me? Nobody's talking about Angie. The people that want to take me out, they're not defending Angie. They're trying to defend their narrative, throwing Angie under the bus. Just get it. If Stone Paxton really wanted to be cool, he would squash all the bullshit and let's talk about Angie. They're not even talking about Angie. They talk about the people that's bringing the content forward. This is very disturbing, gang, because nobody's talking about Angie. Everybody that's supposed to be supporting Angie is not talking about Angie. They talking about the people that are talking about Angie. I don't give a fuck about y'all talking about me. All right.
yeah.
Let's get justice for Angie. I don't give a fuck about you want to fight, you want to do a charity. Fuck charity. Get Angie her money back, and then we can do charity. How the fuck I'm gonna do charity with you, nigga? Y'all stole Angie money. You gonna steal the charity money too, nigga. All right, so let's get justice for Angie. Let's cut the bullshit out. Let's let bygones be by. You know what, gang? I say this every night. I say let bygones be bygones every night, and then Stone come forward with some bullshit.
Uh-huh. Oh my
I
God.
don't get it, Gene. Gene, what
That's
the fuck
facts.
wrong with Stone? I don't want to fight this dude. I don't want nothing to do with Stone, but he
He
just
gonna
want
pass you
everything to
over
do
to
with
his
me.
big brother. He gonna pass you over to his big brother. His big brother gonna pass you over to uncle. Uncle pass you over to granddaddy.
God dang,
Then that's when you
man.
got a problem.
Jesus Christ. Man, look, the thing about it is this, and we ain't, look, why is Stone so mad about this van? Stone was so pissed off about the van. I was like, wait a minute, Stone. What are you? He's talking about, he's sending people to go try to see the van. Who's sending somebody to go look at the van? You Stone? Fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck you, nigga. You weird, nigga. Yo, we seen the van, nigga. Nobody died in the van. Y'all got this weird narrative that Angie died in the van. Not one drop of blood, no drop blood, no guts, no snot, no doo-doo, no nothing, no fingernails, no toenails, nothing in the van. And then the airbag didn't even come out. Can somebody explain that, Paxton? Why didn't the airbag come out? Y'all need to chill, man. Y'all some, you know what? Fuck y'all. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Y'all full of shit.
Yeah, let's keep
Y'all,
it.
boy, y'all full of shit, man. Y'all gonna run up on me and catch something y'all don't want. Chill out with that shit, man. Don't nobody run up on me for a reason. Have y'all figured that out? Ain't nobody ran up on me for a fucking reason. All right, so y'all chill with the threats. I want to solve this Angie shit. Y'all don't want to. Y'all keep threatening me. These are empty threats. These are empty threats. I'm not scared of now one. I'm not scared of Vasile, milk dud head ass nigga. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of none of you niggas.
Damn.
All right, so chill out with that fuck shit and let's find out what happened to Angie. And if y'all
Damn.
keep fucking with me, that's because y'all don't want to know what happened to Angie.
That's why they
The
messing with
people in the
you.
crowd are not
Drama.
stupid. They know that Stone don't want to help Angie. They know
Damn.
Basile don't want to help Angie. They see the people that's helping Angie out.
Damn.
I'm not going live for my fucking health.
Damn.
I'm going live for Angie Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Facts.
Jesus Christ. How many times I gotta say I'm going live for Angie? This is for Angie. It's not for me. It's not for Stone. It's not for nobody. It's for Angie. So why are we still? I told this grown ass man, I have nothing to do with you, bro.
Bro, I don't even know
Got nothing
you,
to do with you,
bro.
my nigga. I don't want to fight you. I don't want
I
to.
thought
I don't want to. We don't even know each other. Chill out, Stone. Chill out.
He
Go
just
ahead, man. Y'all got.
talking.
my paperwork. I thought I was the only one going through this. I'm like, why you attacking me, dude? They said I was living out of my mama's basement, dog. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, come on, Uncle Mike. We know you living out your mama's basement. You know what my comeback was? My comeback is, but why the basement though? Why I can't have a room upstairs? This is my house. Worked hard for this house, man. I sweated long hours to save up. You got to be disciplined to save up a money to buy a house and not go party and drink up and get top shelf liquor. Oh my God.
Just
Flow,
to be
man.
I thought I
talking.
was the only one going
He
through
just
this mess.
talking just to be
Yeah, yeah,
talking.
yeah, yeah.
I'm good,
He
Gene.
don't know what to do with his hair,
What?
so he just talking.
Somebody says that country creator want to beef instead of working together to find out the truth and the
Exactly.
tragedy. And you know what?
They know the
Gang,
truth. We know the truth.
they know the truth. We look, Gene, we getting close to the truth. They already know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're attacking us, because they know that we on their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They know that this is the hotel room that they killed Angie in.
They know.
They know that
Yeah,
shit.
they know.
Damn, man.
They
They
know this is the
know.
hotel room.
And they know,
Should
they
I do a
also know,
360 so y'all can see the damn room y'all killed the woman in? I'm in
and
the
they also
room.
know they ain't got no
It's just wild to me
they ain't got no real
because
talent.
people really they like being fooled.
Hey,
They do. They enjoy being tricked. And these kinds of people that we're talking about, they like lying. They enjoy it. They get off on watching people live around in ignorance or just go along with their lies. It gives them a sense of importance. Ooh, they all know it's a lie, but they're gonna say it anyway. They're gonna tell it anyway. Oh,
You
that's
know
it's
what,
funny because
Petro?
no matter
My
what you
bad for
do,
cutting you off, Jane.
somebody gonna hate it. So you might as well do you. Stop playing the piano. I can't hear. I'm trying to listen to them. This is the Music Recording Network, and one of these days we're gonna get back to recording music, because that's what Uncle Mike does. And I'm gonna start playing more and more in these videos because people don't think Uncle Mike got any talent. And my feelings is hurt. I'm caught up in my feelings because he's supposed to be a technician. Nah, baby, I'm not a technician. I'm a certified technician. That means I'm the one they come to when shit got to get figured out or something got to be done to make it happen. when people at the Ronald Reagan building and all these other buildings, they need to get sound downstairs. Go get Uncle Mike to see how we gonna make it happen, because we don't know how we gonna get it done. And they pay me the top dollars because I'm the one that got to come up with a plan and go to the store and buy the equipment needed. Here's the budget, make it happen. Yeah, that's when you certified. Excuse me, y'all, my bad. I didn't mean to make it about me paperwork, but I see paperwork go through the same bull that Uncle Mike go through. And I'm just trying to help people. Can we focus on helping people? Can we focus on doing some positive things toward people? Because people like Paperwork, Gene, and Jaguar Wright and Uncle Mike, we got to jump out there and show our real card. I don't want to show my real card unless it's helping somebody. This man then went to a hotel. It's starting from the beginning to get to do the research these sorry people didn't do right, because all they want is a paycheck. They don't care about Angie. Not like we do.
I'm gonna keep telling the truth.
Not like we do.
I'm just reading the comment, Jag. She said, keep telling the truth. Everybody on this panel gonna keep telling the truth. That's Jag, that's Gene, that's me, that's anybody in this crowd. All right.
Right.
All right. Look, I don't got no dog in this fight. I said this. I've never met Angie. Never met Angie a day in my life. I really didn't know how many songs she had. I knew about the My Sunshine. I heard that a whole bunch.
Right.
All right. When Angie died, I didn't really know too much about Angie. I've learned so much about this beautiful woman and the way y'all took her out. I'm invested in this particular case. All right.
I felt the same way about Mo 3. I felt the way you feel about Angie right now is the exact way I felt about Mo 3.
Right.
I didn't get to know him.
I knew a lot about
until
him.
After he had passed. I had heard about him. I had seen him on the scene, but I really wasn't getting into the Southern rappers that tight. I had my people, but I didn't understand how the scene was working. And when I saw the way they moved Mo around.
Did you see Mo 3 brother on my page?
No, I didn't. Oh.
Yeah, it's not on members only. Go look at that interview with me and Kogati. Now you know I talked to Mo 3 before he died, right? Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I talked to Mo 3 before he died. Did you know I was in a car with Rainwater the same day Mo 3 died?
Did you know that witch? Did you know that witch who was pretending to be his spiritual advisor, the governess here on YouTube, QT the Dean? I believe she helped set that up. I believe she was involved. The woman with the moles all over her face.
Yeah, because Mo 3 was going to her for like spiritual guidance or some shit.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. She was capped. She was sent to him by a bunch of YouTubers, and the only thing that she did was help line him up. She was supposed to have been coming that day. But she said she missed her flight last minute, and she felt so bad. But then the second that it was all over, she didn't care anymore. And all she wanted to do was make up lies on me. Almost like they put her on me to scare me off of the Mo 3 story.
All right, let's read this real quick. Shout out to Galactic Carbon Even Data Recorder, aka Black Box. The data is not accessible to average driver. Okay. Hold on, let me read this. It can only be accessed by trained technician with the proper equipment. Hi, you hear that, Gene?
What's that?
Hey, Galactic Carbon said that black box can't just be taken off by anybody. You have to be a trained technician to take it off. And you know what? That's lethal. Lethal went and hired a trained technician to take them. Because if you're going to do a murder, you're going to do it all the way. You're not going to sit here and do it.
Yeah, but you know, for the black box not to be there, as somebody said, and they go through that black box tells you everything that you need to know. Everything. How fast he was going. Everything, bro.
Facts. Shout out to Mel Tucker. I'm with you, Mel. She said, Paperwork, are you telling me Paxton wants to fight you for charity? First of all, he's a grown ass man acting like a 12-year-old, and for charity, he's taking the actual look, Mel. Yes, people are telling me I haven't seen it yet because I've been driving all around Alabama. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Shout out to my Alabamians, all right? So I ain't had time to look at it, but somebody sent it. Well, somebody told me about it. Nobody has sent it to me. I haven't checked my shit. So if anybody sent it, I haven't checked it. I will be checking shit when I get off this live. But yes, Mel, somebody's
I
telling
don't
me
see
that
why.
Too much reverb.
I don't
It's
see
all
either.
a
I don't see
distraction.
why either.
It's all a distraction. He ain't got no intention of wanting to fight you. They just trying to get you to say something crazy to get you off the narrative. That's all.
Right, basically.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna let me tell you something, Paxton. I'm not gonna get off the narrative, bro. You didn't even answer the phone. Why you want to fight me on charity, but when I called you, you didn't answer the phone?
Oh my
You had the
God. Because
opportunity
it's
to
all
talk to me
cap.
on the phone. What the fuck you want to fight charity, nigga? That's some weird ass Rick James shit you got going on, bro. Chill
It
out with that
sounds
shit,
like some
bro.
advice he got from Trash K.
Shit, from somebody. Yeah, PW don't fight his shoe. That's why I be trying to tell people. I don't threaten nobody. But one thing I do is I pick that thing up after every fight. I don't look. Fucking fight fair. All right. If you beat me up, Paxton, I'm telling you, soon you turn your back, my nigga, you gonna hear all type of look. Oh, my bad, Paxton. My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry about that Homeland Security. That I wasn't threatening nobody. Hey, Paxton say he gonna call Homeland Security on me, but this the same nigga trying to get me in the ring and beat my ass. Damn, that nigga want to beat my ass.
Somebody ought to call Homeland Security on him for calling up
Yeah.
single mothers and demanding to speak with people that he's too cowardly to hit up directly. You're a weirdo.
Wow.
Fuck you and your Jerry
I,
curl.
This is why you need to practice because I can't
this is what
remember
I'm gonna
some of
do,
the
gang.
moves.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm just gonna pick a video. I don't know which one I'm finna show y'all. I'm just gonna go backstage. I'm finna put one of the videos up. Shout out to the beautiful women that I met in Alabama today that went inside of the Sprinter van that opened the door that took the shout out to y'all, man. Y'all know I love y'all, man. Appreciate it. Oh, and I met y'all mama too. Shout out to their
And God
mama. She's
bless
a she.
y'all. No, they were really great girls. And we're gonna protect you. We're not gonna let anybody do anything. We appreciate everything that you've done because people want real answers. And salute to those brave young women. Salute
And
to
if it
them.
wasn't for them, gang, because I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I bought a 1,200, well, my bad, $2,100. It cost $2,100 for a drone. I got one of the most top of the line DG drones. I fly my drone up, I go in the sky, I look at everything. I'm a professional with my drone. I left my fucking drone at home. Now watch this. When I left my drone at home and I got to Alabama, I had to come up with a plan B. God is the one that sent those two females to the wrecking yard. I showed up at the wrecking yard at the same time they showed up and they helped me get videos and pictures. Thank y'all and thank God. All right. Shout out to one Sagittarius Lady C, man. You got suited up. He got suited up for you too. He got suited up. What you man? Send me the video. What the fuck is he doing? He put on some
Suited up.
boxing shit. Oh, I'm about to go whoop his ass. Yeah, let's box, nigga. I'll whoop your ass. Let's leave it alone. All
No,
right,
no, no,
let's get
because this
justice.
ain't the last dragon
Nah.
and he ain't Roy.
No, don't
Leave
do
it
that.
be.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be.
Be the
Paxton,
bigger man, baby. Be the bigger
just
man.
call me and talk to me, bro. Stop. Paxton,
Nigga,
why you
just go
scared
on
to talk
ahead
to me,
and
my
fight
nigga?
like you usually do
They
with
ain't
your
gonna fight.
palm on your schlong.
They
Work
ain't
it
gonna
out
fight.
with
Yeah.
all due diddy implied.
Too
I
old.
would
We too old
love
for
to
that.
talk to Paxton. I think the Jack just went out. Paxton,
Look
I'm
at
not gonna make
Gene.
this live about you because
Look
your
at
name
Gene,
keep coming up
y'all.
in the crowd, but just talk to me, bro.
Poor
Just give me a
Gene.
call. Don't be trying to fight me, my nigga. How you gonna
Look at
call
Gene. Look at
Homeland
Gene.
Security on me, but you want to fight me? And you telling the world you want to come on, chill out, Paxton. You can't call Homeland Security and fight me,
Make
just
up your
like
mind.
Vasal did. He threatened the shit out of me, then he called
Look at
the
Gene.
cease and desist people. Y'all gotta chill out with that shit, man. Y'all be starting shit, and then next thing y'all know, y'all want to cease and desist.
Look at
Y'all need
Gene.
to
I'll be
cease the
good,
fucking
paperwork.
desist.
I'll be good. I'll be good. Don't put me down no more. I'll be good.
I didn't put you down.
You
I didn't
didn't?
put you down. You must. You
Oh, that
must have
must
went
have
down
been
by
God.
yourself.
That must have been God.
Yeah, I didn't put you
God
down.
must have put me down because I was fitting to cuss everybody.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah. No,
God.
I would never. Anytime I got guests on the platform,
Yeah.
I announce them leaving. I never put anybody down on the platform. Gene
I
sleep
know
right
that's
now. You
why I
can't
Look at
tell
looked
my
and
Gene.
I'm
Look
Gene
at
like,
up.
Gene.
where the hell?
Look at
What
Gene.
the? I look, I said, I'm in the back. I
You
said, oh
think I'm gonna
Lord,
put?
I done got in trouble with Tick. Oh my goodness, I done got in trouble with the paperwork. He done put me down.
Nah,
Oh my
nah.
goodness.
Hey,
I
y'all
thought
know.
I was in
Hey, y'all know what
trouble.
to put in the crowd.
Look.
Everybody flood the crowd. Everybody flood the crowd real quick. We wake up. Everybody flood the crowd. Hurry up, y'all, before you wake up.
Hey, wake up.
Hurry up, y'all. Everybody flood the crowd.
That's a good one. I'm
Did
gonna keep
Gene fall
saying.
asleep?
Yep. Gene.
Really?
Boy, Gene do this every fucking night. You
Are
got
you
Gene fucked
serious?
up.
Gene be
Yes, Gene is knocked out.
look, he's shaking his
That's my boy. I like he started nodding and shit when he wake up. He be nodding like
nah,
nigga, you
he
hear
trying
his
to act
shit,
like
nigga.
he paying
Gene,
attention,
you ain't
like,
heard
yep.
his shit.
He acting
Now
like he
Gene
paying
sleep
attention.
laughing, y'all. He done
Yep.
fell asleep in
Yep.
another position. Gene, how many
Whoa.
positions you go? Oh
Whoa.
no, Diddy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Shit. No Diddy, Gene. No Diddy. Gene knocked out, y'all. Gene sleep talking.
Nah, I'm good,
Somebody
brother.
said, bless his heart. That boy, that's my boy Gene, man. Y'all leave Gene alone, man. Y'all know Gene gonna
But
sleep it out.
yo, this whole thing before you go into this whole thing, man. When me and you first started talking about this, you was talking about that you was willing to die for Angie, the truth to come out, and the whole 9 yards, and that's passionate. But you got to realize this too, bro. People in certain places don't get the same thing just a normal person here get. Like, just say,
I can't change if I mess up. Hey, like
I
that on
lost
the
my
base.
whole train of thought, bro.
Cause you sleep.
Nigga, you sleep talking. Nigga, keep going. Nigga, you sleep talking. Nigga, you sleep talking, yeah.
Yo,
I lost my whole train of thought, man.
listen
No,
to me, G. G, listen to me. Do you know what that's called? Do you know what that's called?
no, Jack. No,
YouTube.
for real, Jack.
YouTube malaise.
Yeah, yeah, no, for real, Jack. This dude spends a lot of money going to different places for his fans to get the information correct. You
Mm.
understand?
Facts.
And
That's a
and
practice move.
people that's passionate about doing that never gets the just dessert from what they do. And I
Yeah.
guess
Facts.
because what happens is that you got other people that are really trying to stop the real evidence from coming out, and they got the upper hand because they got the law enforcement and other people on their side, and
They got all the cheat codes.
they
Yep.
they're not playing on the same field. You know
I
what I mean?
know.
They're not playing on the same field.
Facts.
I commend you, brother. I commend you on that.
And it's a full
Appreciate that,
moon.
Gene.
Huh?
And it's a full moon.
I need to start playing more often.
And Gene, I appreciate you saying that. One reason I appreciate you saying that, Gene, and it's from my heart. I appreciate you saying it because first of all, people don't understand that the evidence that we get on this channel is exclusives. Now, people gonna take the evidence today and they gonna try to twist it around and do a whole different narrative just on the van. Because now we know the van, the airbags didn't deploy, no blood in it. They're gonna come back and debunk all that shit. Did you hear somebody in the crowd talking about this an airbag laying on the side? Did you see that airbag on the side? They already
Yeah.
debunking it. And you know what? It's sad, my nigga. It's sad how people will come in your crowd and try to debunk. They looking at the shit.
On the passenger side, it could be an airbag, but because it's some plastic laying over the dashboard on the passenger side, but if you know what an airbag look like because you've been in an accident or you've seen an accident with a airbag that used to deploy. See, I used to be a tow truck driver. God dang, Uncle Mike, you had all kinds of jobs. Yeah, my cousin had a tow truck company. I was driving the flatbed. I never drove the snatch man thing where you just stay in the car and you hit the button and it pick the car, but you don't even got to get out. I always had to put the thing on the side and tie down the tires and all that stuff. I had to do all that. Hey, check my credentials, baby. If you think Uncle Mike lying about one word since this YouTube channel started. One word. I tell the truth all the time. I'm embarrassed to say I used to drive tow trucks, hooking up cars in the rain. But the thing, I forgot what I was going to say, man. Oh, the airbag. I seen airbags deploy. It's a heavier, it's not a plastic. It's not it's not like a thin Reynolds wrap or a plastic bag. It's more like a Teflon, almost something that looked like a stray jacket. It's a bag with it's a tough material that this airbag stuff is made out of, man. It ain't no balloon looking type stuff. If you seen an airbag before. But anyway, let's get back, man.
It's in that
Let's get
fucking
back to
van.
seeing
Edward,
Gene sleep.
can I have 1 minute to share my
Go ahead.
outrage at the misuse of the word debunk?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know, it's funny because I've noticed it on YouTube. People say the word debunk, and then that's supposed to instantly make, what they said a fact.
Yeah.
In order to properly debunk something, you would have to have had your own independent photos where you were able to crop and zoom in to see if the airbag was on the floor. But to sit there and to make speculation from a picture that you did not put your life on the line to find, a picture that you don't
Facts.
even have control of and how it's being broadcast, and you're still sitting there trying to create some other alternate option. Understand this, just because people say the word debunk, unless they actually have the verifiable and irrefutable and identical information to be able to show the differences between, they're just saying it to say it. Like when people say
Facts.
exposed, most of the time the stuff that they expose is just opinions and lies. It's not anything real, but we get caught up into the words exposed, breaking news, debunked. There's nothing to debunk here. And anybody that would bother
Facts.
to try to say that there is something to debunk here, well, let's just be clear about this. Either you Luciferian and you follow the devil and you just saying it to be mean because we kicking the devil's ass, or if you actually believe it, you need severe mental help immediately. And we implore you to go fix your mind, fix your reprobate mind. And that's really all I wanted to say. So, yeah, there is no debunking paperwork. The
Already.
facts are the facts.
The facts are the facts. Now, shout out to my girl Jack for saying I appreciate that because a lot of people will say, we're gonna expose it, we're gonna do chill out with that shit. What I'm saying is this. Why, why are you a content creator, but you go after another content creator? That is sad as fuck. When I spend my 2 hours talking to my people, y'all don't see me going after other. He said this on his channel. And y'all don't see me doing that. I give y'all the facts and I go home. I don't see why people are so concerned with bringing paperwork party down. I'm giving you
Don't do
receipts. I'm giving you paperwork. I'm not lying. I'm not guessing. We on this channel, okay, we do guess a little bit on certain things, but then we eventually prove it,
Yes.
because we brainstorm.
Right. And we
Look, gang,
human.
I'm here for Angie, all right? Once I complete this, I'm going on vacation. I'm not finna sit around YouTube and make up stories and try to get content. That ain't what the fuck I do. Y'all been with me since season one. I solve a murder and I go to the Bahamas. I solve a murder and I go to Mexico. I'm not finna fucking stick around for y'all to keep attacking me, all right? My
Damn.
thing is this:
Paperwork.
as long as I stick around on Angie, as long as it take to get justice, I'm gonna be here. I'm supposed to already be on vacation. I flew to Alabama for the paperwork party. All right, because I love y'all so fucking much. All right, so Sean Wright said he want to see that video. I got you right now, Sean. I got the video right now.
Damn,
Yeah, I got
son.
receipts, man. They man, but you know what? It's crazy. I don't really trip because the people that's doing false narratives and making up shit, they never
Damn.
get attacked. I see people got clickbait out the ass. Clive Davis has been arrested for the murder of Angie.
Yeah.
Nobody's attacking him. This is not true.
Nah, he ain't been
Gene, did you see
arrested.
that shit? Clive Davis has been arrested.
Nah, paperwork. This the part that killed me. He ain't only been arrested, he was tried and convicted. And I'm like, what? What kind? Puffy ain't even been tried and convicted. It's this type of thing with a Clyde, it's gonna be a year in court before he's tried and convicted. They said not only they saying Clyde been put in jail, they said that he was tried and convicted. You got to be a dumbass that don't believe that's clickbait. Oh my God! But we in the game. We in the game, paperwork. We in the game, man. Ain't nothing we can do about it. We can just pray about it, bruh. How can can you call yourself a man when you put another man down and you don't even know the brother? You don't even know him. You ain't even try to get to know him. You just going, oh man, paperwork don't know what the hell he talking about, and I want to box him in a boxing match, and it's gonna be for charity. Get the F out of here. You know you just well, and you don't want to see that man. You don't want. I wouldn't want to see him. I don't want to see no man, dog. I'm great turn 59, and I'm going on vacation. This ain't my life, really. You gonna talk bad about somebody, a man you don't even know? What kind of man are you? Think about that one. You don't even know me. You don't know paperwork, and you gonna say negative things about him. Really? Really? Okay, let's find out.
Somebody hit me up. Paperwork, did you know Clive Davis got arrested?
Paperwork got talent though,
and they sent me the video, and I said, ma'am, that's clickbait. I thought something was wrong. Shut up. You ain't even research. You just sent me the
Which is
shit.
pathetic because the only reason they did it was so people would stop looking.
Thank you.
My bad. I ain't
That's the
bored
only
no
reason they
more.
did it. Oh yeah, he got arrested for oh yeah, that's all solved, and then people move on.
Man, come on, man.
And the person that made that clickbait video, they got 100,000 views.
Facts.
They doing their thing.
Facts.
Sometimes I say, you know what? What if I did clickbait? But that's not me. You would
Right.
never see me clickbaiting. That's not me. I don't even see how people even sit down and make up fake stories. I don't even see how that shit go. That's crazy.
Oh, you mean
Crazy.
like that woman who pretended to be me?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, she had the whole crowd thinking that was you.
Or me
That's
going
crazy.
from Cook County Jail to Las Vegas to California, making it back before lights and trays.
Man.
People will believe
One
it.
thing about it, nobody don't know where Jag is, but Jag, everybody I talked to today, Jag talked to him. So that should tell you something. All right. Everybody I talked to, she talked to. All right, let's just tell you something. All right, what I seen, she seen. All right, so look, gang, when I was in Beverly Hills, Jag popped up. All right, so y'all chill out with it. Y'all don't know where Jag is. The information that we getting are receipts. We going out and we finding it, and we trying to get justice for Angie. Y'all, I swear to God, it's all about Angie. It's not about me.
I'm trying to do the
It's
beatbox
not
with it.
about none of us.
Facts.
If Angie wouldn't have died, we wouldn't be talking about. If Angie wouldn't have died, I wouldn't be. Me and Paxton would be going at it. Paxton would be coming after me. Vasal wouldn't be sending me cease and desist. Angie died. We got to get to the bottom. So y'all stop covering this shit up. If y'all know who did it, Paxton came out and threw Chef his name in. He said Chef. Her name is Shayna Chef. Threw the woman under the bus, literally.
And
He
guess
came out
what?
on. What's
And
up?
guess what? That she was thrown under more than the bus, unless you're talking about Michael Jr. Because allegedly
I should make
she
that
was
into a
thrown
beat.
up underneath him.
Yeah, I heard he was part of the reason that she moved in. And
She had
they
been
said
around for
she
quite
moved
some
in with her
time.
son. Did you know she moved in with her kids, her son or some shit?
See, this is the thing, and I need to attribute that information to the Quiet Storm, because he went and he started tracking it down. You know, this person that they keep throwing out all of these unfortunate people because they want people to believe that it's them, so nobody will believe that people paid to have all of this orchestrated, which is why they wanted us to stay away from this truck. It's just sad.
Facts. Or it's crazy, but some people that are involved contacted me and they told me, they said, I am very close to lethal. Matter of fact, I seen lethal 3 days ago.
Okay.
Paperwork, stay on his ass. You almost got it. You close. I know lethal personally. And I'm like, whoa.
Damn.
5 people done hit me up that know lethal personally that talks to me all the time in Instagram. And this one woman, she was like, I know him, stay on him. You know, I seen him the other day. He looked disturbed. He know y'all on to him. Soon as y'all stop talking about Angie, everything gonna go away. And that's the truth, y'all. As soon as the paperwork stop talking about Angie gang, they gonna spend 2 weeks creating a brand new narrative, and they gonna push it under the rug and no more Angie. That's why I gotta stay on this shit. Cause if I left for 3 fucking days and they already got a brand new narrative. Come on, gang. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I leave for a minute, the narrative changes. That's crazy.
Oh
Here's your
my
flowers,
God.
PW. We love you. God is with you. Continue your purpose here. Angie needs you, and we do too. Shout out Anointed and Appointed. I appreciate that. That almost brought tears to my eyes. All right, I appreciate that, Anointed, because, hey, I'm here for Angie. I'm here for Angie. And Angie, look, Angie can't talk for herself. All right. And just like Whitney Houston could talk for herself, just like Dolph could talk for himself, Kevin Samuels could talk for himself, Coolio could talk for himself, Anne Hatch could talk for herself. We solved all those. Jackie O could talk for herself. I'm just not doing this for Angie. I do this for anybody that can't talk for themselves. And in every one of
Trying to
those
make up a song.
cases, somebody came after me. Season 1, people came after me.
Facts.
Season 2, people came after me.
Facts.
Season 3, every fucking season, somebody comes after me. And then once we stop talking about it, they go away. Paxton and Vassal wants me to go away. Once I go away, Paxton don't want to do the charity boxing no more. Everything is gone. They got the estate.
Facts.
They got the publishing. It's over.
Facts.
So you know what? I'm gonna stay on this shit. Y'all
Right.
not finna run me off.
Oh man.
But
Facts.
I'm going for justice. I'm not coming for y'all head. I don't give a fuck
We don't
about
want
you.
your
I don't give a
head.
fuck about your big
This
brother.
ain't about
I
you.
don't want y'all. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
It ain't
I give
about
a fuck
them.
about what happened to Angie.
Facts.
All right? I'm not coming for y'all. Y'all act like y'all coming for me. And I'm telling y'all, if you coming for me, come on, nigga. If you coming, come on.
You better come
Come
correct.
on, nigga. Just what they say on what's the name? You gonna walk over here, but you gonna limp away.
Back. You gonna limp
Motherfucker.
back.
All right, let me
You
get to show
make-
y'all this video real
Talk
quick.
to him.
All
Talk
right,
to
gang,
him.
I got a few videos to show y'all,
Pape.
but I'm only show y'all one right now. I'm gonna show y'all one video that was taken. I don't know which one I'm
Look
gonna
at
show
Gene.
y'all.
Look at
All
Gene,
right?
y'all.
But before I show y'all this video, I want the crowd to say,
Look at Gene.
"We love you, big brother. We love you, big brother.
We
Just
love
wake
you,
up.
Gene.
Just wake up and tell us you love us.
Wake
Just
up
wake up, big bro.
and say you
We
love us.
love you.
Gene.
Open your eyes.
Talking about you, Gene.
Open your eyes.
He looking like, are they talking about me?
Come on.
Gene,
Come
they
on, open them.
he gone again.
Real
He gone again.
quick.
He gone again. Look,
Just open them for me.
he gone.
The crowd loves you. They
Gene
care
gone.
about you, Gene. Come on, man. Open the eyes. Come on,
Nah.
Gene. Motherfucker. You motherfucker. Y'all see Gene try to wake up real quick? That's my boy Gene, man. Y'all got Gene fucked up. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'd rather Gene sleep on my fucking panel than leave the panel to go to sleep. Gene's presence is all we need. All right, Gene?
There go the bullshit,
Go to
brother.
sleep. Go to sleep, nigga.
There go the bullshit. Now you want me to wake up. You say that shit so I can wake up.
Yep.
No, I want you to go to sleep. I want you to go to
know
sleep.
my bedtime is 9:30, 9 o'clock.
Man, hey, that's both of our bedtime, man. We overtime at the night.
Yeah, man.
All right, let me pull out this video real quick. Let me show y'all one of the inside videos. I don't know which one I'm pulling, gang. Let me just pull one. And let me see which one of these videos I'm finna pull for y'all. Hold on. Let me see.
Here we go.
Okay, here go one right here. All right,
I'm
gang.
rusty,
Let's check out the inside of the van. All right, gang. We about to check out the inside of the van. Let's get the lights up. We got 1,900 people in the room. Let's get the lights up, gang. We about to check out the inside of the van. Now, I don't know how depth this video go, but I know it's one video that
It's
go all
hard.
the way in that motherfucker. I don't know if this the one though.
Walking up chords. Walk up.
But let me put the
Chromatic.
caption up real quick. Let's get to it. All right, gang. We are inside Angie Stone's van. Let's go, gang. All right, let's look at this window.
Yeah.
On this particular video,
I gotta keep exercising.
instead of them going inside the van, I think they looked on the outside. They was looking on the inside. So on this video, gang, these are the two seats in the front. That's Lethal's seat on the left. Who the fuck was sitting in the front with Lethal? Do anybody know who was sitting in the front with Lethal? Do anybody in the crowd know who was sitting in the passenger seat with Lethal? Yeah, it looks staged to me. Kimco said that's staged. Look, Kimco looking at the seats and say, "Oh, that shit's staged." I got you, Kimco. Looks staged to me. Let me see. Dante. Dante was in the front seat with Lethal? Nobody died but Angie? Dante was in the front seat with Lethal? Hold on. Somebody say maybe Ashton was up there with him. Whoever was in the front seat with Lethal didn't die. Whoever was in the front seat with Lethal did not die. Shout out to Monique, man. I love you too. Monique in the house. I love you too, Monique. Let me see. I thought it flipped according to the... Man, let me tell you something. There's so much shit going on, Felicia. If this van... The way this van is damaged, they did damage control to this van. The way the van is damaged. So, I don't know. That fucking crash report crazy. Angie was sitting behind Lethal. Shout out to Olivera. All right, so Angie, matter of fact, hold on. Since Angie was behind Lethal, let's look at where let's see if they show Angie shit real quick. Hold on, let me see.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, that's the back of the van. I agree. So that's the... Come on, man. I don't see no blood at all.
Okay, we are in the van. Get the lights up. Get the lights up. We about to go in the van.
I hate this microphone.
Get the lights up. We about to go in the van. As a matter of fact, let me see how this right here is set up real quick, gang. Hold on, let me see. Okay, they go. Man, nobody died in that van. Let me just keep looking. This shit is crazy.
I hate this microphone,
That's
y'all.
Angie's seat right there, gang. Hold on.
This is a toy microphone. Look, watch this.
That's Angie's seat right there. That's right behind Lethal.
Oh, my bad. I'm on the wrong subject.
Hold on, let's get to it. Hold on. I'm finna get to Angie shit. No blood nowhere. That's Angie's van. I mean, that's Angie's seat. Let me take this caption down. Let me see real quick, gang. Look, is that a wig? Hold on, is that a wig? Gang, is that a wig in the seat?
Wow. I don't know.
The seats are white, no blood. Shout out to Tanya. Tanya, you know them seats a little bit too clean, Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Them seats is a little bit too white for me, Tanya. Come on, Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Them some white ass seats. I don't see no blood. The seats are intact. Who said the seats are intact? Somebody just said that. Somebody said that's weave. Did they get into a fight with Angie and snatch her weave out?
Dang.
Oh my God, that looks like weave in that. Oh hell nah.
Oh my God.
That look like weave for real. Yeah, it's a little bit too clean in there. Shout out to Tanya. I'm with you. It's a little bit too clean. Oh my God, y'all. Hold on. Is that Angie's weave, y'all? That's Angie's seat. Go ahead. Did somebody say something? My bad. That could have been Gene snoring. I thought I heard somebody say something. Dang.
Yeah.
She had a fight with Pillsbury. We said it was a fight. Remember when we said they was out there fighting? Somebody done snatched somebody weave out their head, y'all. Damn. When the van flipped, so did the wig.
Daggone.
I'm gonna get you, Wild Peach. Wild Peach say when that van flipped, everybody weave came off their damn head.
Damn.
If you was in that van, your weave came off your head when that van flipped.
Gracious, that's
I'm gonna
crazy.
get you, Wild Peach. That do make sense though. Everybody saying it's staged. I'm looking at. I just can't click on it, y'all. But I'm looking at the people saying it's staged. Yeah, they flipping wigs in there. Shout out to Chris Carter. They damn sure flipping wigs. Let me see. PW, who questions your integrity is delusional. Thank you for your blunt honesty. And thank you, Kyle. That's what I'm saying. They question me because they want to get at me.
Yeah.
All right. I just come pure heart. I'm a blessed individual. I like to bless people. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what it is. I'm just a good person. All right. But people don't see me as a good person. They see me as a threat. All right. So appreciate that, Kyle. Appreciate that. Let me see. Somebody said, PW, remember? Yes. Pillsbury had that big ass scratch on her forehead. Hold on. Did Pillsbury get in a fight with Sheila? Or did Pillsbury?
See, the room is set up for me to be on that side. My bad, paper. And I gotta have the mouse on the certain screen. You know, when you're working with two monitors and all these computers and stuff, man, you gotta know where you at. So when I hit pause, it didn't pause. So long story short, I forgot what I was gonna say.
See me as a good person.
If Gene can
see me
sleep,
as a threat. All right, so appreciate that, Kyle. Appreciate that.
This what I was gonna say, paperwork. Real talk, man. They see you as a threat because they see all the talent you have. They know you got talent and they don't have any talent. So they try to act. They try to act like they got talent. They try to act like they got talent so they can be on your level. You have talent, bruh. You know you got talent. I know you got talent. Us talented people know. Jaguar know, because Jaguar has talent. See? Uncle Mike got talent. So they try to act like they on my level because they can play one instrument very well. No, brother. I produce music. I play 5 instruments very well. And I can't wait for somebody to say, prove it. Well, except for the trumpet. I ain't played the trumpet in so long. I probably can get about 4 or 5, half a hook out, and then I got to go take a nap. But I'm practicing. From now on, I'm going to start practicing, man. So when it's time to shut somebody up, I shut them all the way up. I'm already at a level where I know I can shut people up. Speaking of shut up.
Let me see. Somebody said,
so paperwork.
PW, remember? Yes. Pillsbury had that big ass scratch on her forehead.
Paperwork, you the man.
Hold on. Did Pillsbury get in a fight with Sheila? Or did Pillsbury get into a fight with Angie? Let me put the picture up. Let me see if I can find Pillsbury, because we got a shitload of weave. And matter of fact, let me type that in, man. Who weave is this? Let me see. Who weave? Who weave or wig is in Angie's hair? I think I spelled weave wrong, but I don't give a damn. Y'all know I got these damn Versace's on my face. Y'all know that shit. Let me see. Weave in, weave off, man. Hey, what y'all want me to do? A weave in, weave off? Wig on, wig off. Weave in, weave off. Let me see. Somebody say Pillsbury did the murder. Gang, we are looking at evidence right now. We are looking at weave. This weave is in Angie's chair. Oh my God. The plot thickens, gang. That weave is in Angie's chair. That's fucking weave. Oh my God, who wig is that?
I'm trying to remember how to play a song. I don't remember how to play it.
Who wig is
I
that?
gotta practice, man.
Gang, that gotta be Angie wig, y'all. Seatbelt is intact, not stressed. Come on, Tanika. If Angie was sitting in that chair, why is the seatbelt still intact? How the fuck did Angie get thrown out the car with the seatbelt right there? Did she have her seatbelt on? That's a good question, Tanika. Did Angie have her seatbelt on? Everybody noticing the seatbelt. Shout out to Hebrew. Everybody noticing that seatbelt. Oh, watch this. Yeah, we do need better pictures, but remember, this is not a picture. This is a video, Diane. So what we gonna do,
I
Diane?
can't
We gonna
remember the
show
song.
all the videos. When I get
I
back,
can't
I'm
remember
gonna
the
show all the
song.
videos, and we can screenshot and go through the videos accordingly. All right, remember that, Diane. This is a video. This ain't no picture. All right, but you're right. Once we go through, we can screenshot better and zoom in. And the other videos are better than this one. All right. It's more video that they took. They just didn't take this one. They took more videos. None of the interior scraped up either. See, that's what I'm saying. See, real Brandon, now you see why I wanted to get in the van. Now you see why I wanted to get in the van. Somebody says, who wears seatbelts? I think they said Angie had a seatbelt on. Wait, but hold on, Ursula. Remember when the first narrative came out? They said Angie was stuck in her seatbelt. She couldn't get out. That's when Pillsbury came and helped her get out. And then Pillsbury told me she helped her get down. They say Angie was stuck in her seatbelt at first. That was the narrative. They may have changed it, but I remember them saying that Angie was stuck in her seatbelt. Right, we need some zooming. Facts. Yeah, I heard that Angie was stuck in a seatbelt. So everyone got out before Angie. How she get thrown out the window? And you know what, Jennifer? Looking at this van, how the fuck did everybody get out before Angie? How did everybody get out before Angie? If you look at this van, Angie should have got out the same time everybody else got out. Especially where Angie was sitting. She was sitting right behind Lethal. What's up with it? Said in the West, what's good with you? She was sitting right behind Lethal. Monique says she remember that. You remember when they said Angie had her seatbelt on and she was stuck in the seatbelt and they was trying to get the seatbelt off? Monique remember that shit. See, they got so many stories. We don't know what to believe. All right? But the main story that came out at first was Angie was stuck in her seatbelt, y'all. Angie wasn't wearing a seatbelt riding with her son on YouTube Live. Shout out to Wild Peach. Shout out to Wild Peach. So Angie's on a video riding around with Michael with no seatbelt on. Appreciate that. That's a good eye. Appreciate that look, Wild Peach. That means that um if she didn't have a seatbelt on in the car with Michael, she might not have a seatbelt on that day. But this is what you gotta understand. She wasn't even in the damn car.
Uh-huh.
All right. You can't be at the hotel getting unalived and be in the seatbelt at the same time. It just don't work like that. She was never in the car to begin with. She was placed in the car after she died. It's no fucking blood nowhere. It's like this is the most, and the seats are white as snow. Those seats, blood will show up immediately.
The seats are white
Those
as
seats,
snow.
blood will show up immediately.
The
All
sheets
right,
are white
immediately.
as
The
snow.
truth always hurts. So as long as y'all stay on course, continue to change the narrative for their good. But God, that's what I'm saying, Kim. See, Kim, I can't sit around and just keep on watching them change the narrative, and I can't do that. You right, Kim. They are going to change the narrative, but God knows the truth. All right, so shout out to Kim. Kim, you're 100% correct. We can't sit around watching them change the narrative and running after them every time they change the narrative. We can't do that. We got to keep giving the truth, and God will prevail in the end. Appreciate that. That's a good words of encouragement from Kim. Where all her personal stuff at?
Yeah.
Angie supposed to die. She didn't leave behind no books, no luggage, no Bible, no purse, no
Old
Louis bag.
songs.
Oh, my bad. Y'all stole all her stuff too. Not only are y'all trying to steal the royalties and the publishing, y'all stole everything out the damn van.
Yeah. You stole the her money.
The products, nothing.
She talked more. She was talking to
Nothing.
more
Hold
people.
on, somebody say lethal seatbelt still fast. Hold on, where is that at? Hold on. Damn, I missed it. They going so fast. Somebody said lethal seatbelt was still fast. No seatbelt, but they telling him to slow down. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait.
That's crazy, man.
Jennifer, you just dropped a jewel.
Y'all telling him to slow
Y'all,
down because y'all
Jennifer
scared.
just dropped a major jewel.
That's
All
facts.
right? Jennifer just dropped a major jewel.
Watch this. He gonna say something like, and I believe it. This is what I'm thinking. Oh, somebody driving too fast and acting all reckless and everything, but I ain't gonna put my seatbelt on. Slow down before you crash. You scaring me and all this stuff, but I ain't gonna put my seatbelt on. Man, you driving like a bat out of hell. You going crazy, but I ain't gonna put my seatbelt on. Look, man, we might crash. Oh my God, I'm fearful for my life, but I ain't gonna put my seatbelt on. Everybody's smart, but the people that got into these problems are the ones that's not smart. If I'm a brace for impact. If this dude going crazy, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on and make sure it's in the right place. Because sometimes you just put your seatbelt on, you don't make sure it's tight. You don't make sure let me make sure my shit is right, dog. Because if we crash, I want to survive. Oh my. Y'all killing me with this bull.
I want y'all to pay attention to the comment on the look at the comment. Pay attention to this comment. Jennifer, that's a jewel. That's a good one, Jennifer. That's a good one. That's a good one, Jennifer. You want me to tell you why that's a good one?
Yeah.
Because they keep saying that the Twinkies was saying that Angie was telling him to slow down, slow down, slow down. Why would Angie tell him to slow down if she ain't got her seatbelt on? Come on, Jennifer. Why would Angie tell Lethal to slow down if she doesn't have her seatbelt on? You some lying ass Twinkies. Both of y'all Twinkies lied the boy.
Watch this, y'all. Y'all hear that? That's from this microphone. That's how you know a cheap microphone. This is cheap. You hear all this? Watch this, y'all. This is a professional microphone. You barely hit. These are my settings. You barely hear from this microphone, and it's stronger. It's more impact in this stuff. Okay, pause. Let me. I gotta use the bathroom. F y'all. Resume. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this, man. Let's get back to this. Here we go.
Come on, Twinkies. Angie never had a seatbelt on.
Yeah.
If she told him to slow down, that means she buckled her seatbelt and said slow down. I don't see nobody telling him to slow down without a seatbelt on.
And that's facts. That's facts.
That was a good one, Jennifer. That was a good one. That was a good one, y'all. You know what, Jennifer? That was so good that's going to fly past everybody. In 5 minutes, people going to forget about that one. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, everybody gonna forget what Jennifer just said. 5 minutes. It's crazy. Why would Angie say, slow down, slow down? But no seatbelt. Shout out to Jennifer, man. Shout out to Jennifer, man. It's people like Jennifer that protect the content. With that one statement, that's enough to protect the content. That's a good statement, y'all. A lot of people say that the Twinkies was saying that Angie was saying slow down. Angie can't say slow down if the fucking seatbelt ain't on. Shout out to Jennifer, man. That was a good one, man. Golly, boy. Whee. Jesus Christ. See, I told y'all worried about me. Y'all need to be worried about Jennifer. Y'all so pressed on Paperwork Party. Y'all need to be worried about Jennifer, Zandra, and all the paper clips that's watching this. They watching y'all closely. Shout out to Zandra, man. I don't think that Angie was in that van. Come on, Zandra. I don't think Angie was in that van at the accident. I think they want her back to get her those missing 2 hours and bring her to the scene. Gang. It took me 2 hours and 30 minutes to drive from Mobile to Montgomery. Lethal said he doesn't remember what happened in 2 hours. That's the same amount of time to drive from the hotel to the crash site. 2 hours, you can make it from the hotel to the crash site.
From the hotel to the motel.
That's why Lethal doesn't remember what happened in those 2 hours. Because they were transporting a body. Allegedly, they drove for 2 hours with Angie's body in the car, in the back luggage, in a briefcase, in a suitcase, however they got out the hotel, and they took her to the scene. So when the police asked Lethal, what happened? I don't know what happened for 2 hours because y'all was driving around with a dead body for 2 hours. Damn, shout out to Zandra, man. Appreciate that, Zandra, man, because that's the 2 hours that was missing. And that's how long it took me to drive out there.
Wait a minute. Lethal is the guy that was driving the van? And Lethal, I'm missing something, man, because, I'm over here not paying attention. I'm going to admit it. But Lethal is the guy that's trying to do a celebrity boxing match with Paperwork. Is that the same? Did I get that right? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the chat. Lethal, is this the same person that want to do a boxing match with him? I missed that, man. Because he said Lethal again was driving, and I thought he was saying the dude Lethal, and they were saying, some people were saying they know Lethal personally. So I'm putting all that together instead of paying attention. Damn.
Zandra, it literally takes
go
2
back and watch
hours
this.
and 30 minutes to drive out there to the wreck.
Damn.
That's the same amount of time that Lethal lost. Shout out to Zandra, man. This shit is getting weird, man. This shit been weird.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, I'm like you, honey. Wow. I'm like you, honey, Jay. I've been working on this since March the 1st, and I still say wow. All right? Absolutely the truth, not allegedly. Come on now. Come on, Madeline. Come on. They want us to say allegedly to throw everybody off. When you say allegedly, you're fighting with the truth. That's why I say allegedly sometimes. All right? Sometimes I just don't give a fuck. Allegedly is to make you fight with the truth. Fuck allegedly. Fuck that. Who the fuck made that word up?
Damn, man.
All right. Who the fuck made it up? The cease and desist people. All you cease and desist people made that word up, allegedly. Y'all made that shit up, man.
Cease and
Y'all
desist
made that
people.
shit up. Y'all ain't nothing alleged. All this shit is true. Everything on this channel is true. It's just that y'all
Wow.
make us say allegedly so people can doubt us. That's called doubt. So if
Damn.
I say I just went to the store and bought me a hamburger, allegedly. Oh, that nigga paperwork lying. That nigga ain't bought no hamburger. You heard him say allegedly, right? Yeah, I thought he really bought a hamburger, but he said allegedly. That's why I don't say that shit. Sometimes I say allegedly just for the fucking YouTube, but
Right,
gang,
right.
everything on this channel is the truth.
Mm,
And
mm, mm.
allegedly is doubt to the truth.
That's facts. And I do the same thing, but I say that this is
Shout
the
out to
word.
the
I try to
gang,
use the
man.
words that's coming out
Let's
of the
finish
people
going through this
mouth.
van real quick. Let me start from the beginning real quick on this one. I got 4 more videos in the van. I'm not gonna show those tonight. I'm gonna show this one. The other videos are more in depth. I think they opened the door and went in. So the other videos is they in there. The reason I'm showing this one is the one I got queued up, and it's actually telling. So we're not missing nothing. The van, this fucking video is letting us know. The other videos let us know more, but this video is good, y'all. All right, we are dead. The seats are white as snow. Whoever thought that? Whoever thought that?
Talk to him. I feel the same way, paper. Damn.
Gang,
Yeah.
look at this screen, gang. Look at that seat. This shit pissing me off. Look at Angie's seat. I want everybody to stop what you're doing right now and look at Angie's chair. Look at Angie's chair, y'all. I want everybody to stop right now and look at Angie's chair. Gang, gang. Was Angie hanging out the window halfway and the 18-wheeler hit her sitting in that chair? Come on, gang. This is no blood. Oh my God. I'm done with this shit. If y'all can't look at this picture and tell that Angie did not get splattered over the freeway by 18-wheeler, did y'all know? Do you know how much blood would be in that one chair? Do you know how much blood would be in that one chair by itself? The rest of the van, just that one chair. Don't worry about nothing else in the van. Let's worry about Angie's chair.
Mm,
Angie did not get hit by 18-wheeler.
mm, mm, mm,
Look at the chair.
mm. Damn.
I just drove 2 hours and 30 minutes to let y'all see the inside of the van. Look at Angie's chair.
Mm.
This is emotional.
It's definitely
This is
emotional.
emotional, guy. This is emotional. I will fly back to Texas with the chair in the back of my head.
Damn. Damn it, boy.
This is bullshit, man. No, no.
Mm, mm,
It ain't even
mm,
blood on the 18-wheeler. Shout out to Mimi.
mm.
Mimi, let's look at that 18-wheeler you talk about, Mimi. I'm finna look at it. You know, I'm overwhelmed, y'all. I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I can't show it too much because I don't want y'all to see me like that. But I am overwhelmed with emotion. Look at what Mimi said. Angie did not get. Where's the fucking blood on the? Where's the guts? Nothing happened. It's no blood on the 18-wheeler. It's no blood in Angie's chair. Gang, gang. For the people that don't understand where we're going with this, can we please flood the crowd with there is no blood in Angie's chair. I'm gonna type that in, man. This is just it don't even why the fuck see
Mimi said no blood on the
there
18
is
wheeler.
no
Yeah.
blood or blood stains. Cause you know stains dry up and turn brown.
Yeah, I had to put my glasses on and see. I see a stain in one of the seat belts, but I mean,
Hey gang, for the people that don't understand where we're going with this, let's flood the crowd with there is no blood in Angie's chair. Shout out to Joyce. I see Joyce. Where you at, Joyce?
no
Shout out to
blood.
Joyce, man. Joyce says no blood in the chair. Shout out to Joyce, man. Appreciate everybody flooding the crowd. No blood. What's up with it, Lorraine? No blood. Diane, no blood. Rare, no blood. T, no blood. Yes, that is a crisis actor. It's okay. It's emotional. No. I cried before. Not Tanya. When I came back from the funeral and I seen Angie laying in that coffin, I don't know if you
Damn.
seen that live, but I cried. All right. So I have cried on this case.
Okay,
It
so he
is an
went to the funeral and
emotional
everything.
case. The way they did Angie, I lose sleep at night, okay? No blood, no blood. Oh my God. Nope. Hey, I said no blood in the chair. Lisa said no blood in the van. Lisa, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. I said no blood in the chair. Lisa said no blood in the van. Shout out to Lisa, man. Shout out to Lisa, man. We love you, Lisa. Oh my God, this is hard, y'all. Lethal's wig on the seat, but no blood on the seat. Thank you. Shout out to Vibes where one of Lethal wigs fell out. Wig on, wig off. One of Lethal wigs fell out.
He said it's lethal
No blood
wig.
stains, man. No blood stains. This shit is. I'm emotional.
I can't wait till this
I'm
hit the
emotional.
channel,
Love you too,
baby.
Lisa. I love you too. Yeah, I'm emotional, y'all. This is getting to me. Let me tell y'all why I'm emotional right now. One reason I'm emotional, gang, is because when gang, I thought I was gonna see blood. Okay? 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 When I talked to the wreck yard on the phone, I said, did y'all clean the blood out? The woman said, we don't clean these cars. If it's blood in there, it's gonna be blood in there. We never clean the
They don't
cars.
touch them.
When people
They
tow
just tow
cars
them.
in, we have to leave them as is because we don't own the car. That's what they told me.
Yeah, that's all
I thought
tow
I was
truck.
gonna see blood in this motherfucking car.
All tow companies, when you tow the car, they just tow them. They don't go in them. They don't clean them. They don't touch nothing. That ain't their job. Their job is to move the object off the street and put it in a safe location until the owner come get it, or to the authorities come get it, or till somebody come get it. Their job ain't to do no mechanic work and touch it. In fact, their job is to make sure nobody else touches it. So the paperwork had to go and talk to Stampede or whatever her name is and say, look, I'm a YouTuber, can you know? And she probably pulled her weight and was like, no pun intended. I always wanted to say that. She probably just pulled her weight and was like, come on, I can take you back there, just shout me out on your YouTube channel. That's what happens. That's the type of stuff that happened, man. And they don't nobody touch none of these cars just because there's blood in it. They supposed to clean it up. Shoot, that's the last thing they want to do. So if it's mess all in the car, they supposed to clean that up too. They don't touch the cars, period. Wow.
I didn't look when I went to go get pictures and video of the van. I thought I was going to be explaining to y'all blood patterns. Do a DNA test. Is this Angie blood on the window? It's no blood nowhere. No tissue, no blood, no stains, no nothing. I am so pissed off right now. I can't even show my emotion to y'all. That is no blood in Angie's chair.
Damn. I'm on the other side of the studio, y'all. Like it's a long way.
This is crazy.
I'm gonna start doing reactions from
Pissed
this
off,
side.
y'all. I gotta take a break. I'm pissed off.
I would be pissed too, man.
I'll be right back.
Damn. He said he gotta take a break. Damn. Oh, where we at? Where we at? Yeah, he taking a break. He had to take a bathroom break, probably. I hope that's what it is. Shit, I hope I wouldn't. I'm the only one that got to take a bathroom break. All right.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, I fast forward. Your break was longer. Only
I
a
can't
10 minutes.
believe this shit.
Damn. Damn,
I
y'all.
can't believe they did Angie like this. I really can't.
Damn,
There's no
y'all.
blood nowhere in that van.
Talk to him. Shoot.
No blood. Angie didn't deserve this shit. I don't think anybody deserves this shit. I really don't. I don't think it's fair the way they took Angie out. I can feel Angie's spirit in the room right now with me. I understand. I really do. If we never get justice for Angie,
My bad.
gang, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be fucking shitting me if you want me to think that Angie died in that fucking seat. Angie died in this hotel. I really do believe that. I believe that they killed her in this room. This room I'm in right now, I believe they probably killed in this particular room. That's the reason that the people downstairs gave me this room. They think this is Angie's room. Well, they did Angie wrong, y'all. They did Angie wrong. So my thing is this. I'm gonna keep fighting for Angie, y'all. But it's too emotional. The way they took Angie out is unacceptable. way y'all took Angie out, it's unacceptable. When y'all poisoned Angie, I would have rather for did this wreck shit. But the way y'all took Angie out was unacceptable. What the fuck did she do? She wanted her money back, yeah. But what the fuck did she do to make y'all do all of this shit?
Damn. I'm in a zone. I'm trying not to mess up. See what I'm saying? This for Angie, y'all. This for Angie.
Good night, gang. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm finna go jump in the shower.
eyes I see you. Every time I close my eyes, I'm missing you. 'Cause I really miss you, girl. I miss you, girl. I really miss you, girl. Every time I close my eyes, I see you. That's the melody. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, I'm missing you. 'Cause I really miss you, girl. I really miss you, girl. I really miss you, girl. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Ah, paperwork, you gonna make me cry, bud. Hey, you gonna make me cry over here. I said I wasn't gonna cry on the channel no more. This is an original song right here. A Mike Cross original. I got about, I say 10 originals, probably 4 of them is like big hits. I think they can be hits if they done and produced right. And paperwork, man, hey, you real in my book, dog. You are real in my book. I know one thing, if somebody said paperwork did something wrong, somebody said Jaguar did something wrong, I would still stand up for them and say they had a reason to do it. They had a reason to do something wrong. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to know. I just protect them because they are trying to help other people. Sometimes you gotta lie. Everybody in this world can't tell the truth all the time. Shit. You gotta lie sometime to get the truth out. To help more people. So as far as I'm concerned, paperwork, you all right in my book, baby. Most definitely. I'm still trying to figure out, I missed something, man. Y'all know Oak Mike crazy, right? I miss something every now and then. I think the dude, I forget what he said, the guy name is Lethal or Legal or something. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Break it down. Can you break it down like I'm a 5-year-old? I'm 6. My brain is like a 6-year-old. I'm just trapped in this old man body. It's my birthday this month, y'all. It's my birthday, man. God dang, paperwork. Shout out to paperwork, man. No wonder why everybody's shouting you out. Gene, first of all, you gotta be cool if Gene comfortable. Gene is comfortable enough to fall asleep while you talking. Most definitely, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all are Ender. Shout out to all my Enders. Shout out to all the Patreons. Y'all become a Patreon and help support the channel. We prefer you become a Patreon or do the. I see why. Now we see why they do the Cash App and stuff. Cause them super chats, YouTube take 30%. Somebody said it's sometimes it's 35%. YouTube taking a lot of money out of that super chat, y'all. So if somebody super chat you $100, you just paid somebody $70. YouTube take 30. Thank you very much. That's what YouTube says. So it's best to do Cash App for people and to do PayPal for people or Patreon. If you want your people, we got to learn how to help each other, man. Help each other and support each other, man. So paperwork, you all right in my book. Look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I'm on the wrong side. I feel upside down. Upside down. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Oops. I'm hitting the keyboard and everything. Peace out.